Hey, we're in it, baby.
Let's do it.
Good morning, Slop Nation, and welcome to Slop Chop. This is a new podcast hosted by myself, Harvey Mulvihill. It's about the happenings of the internet, and it is your one-stop shop for slop. I'm joined today by a wonderful guest, Josh Rodriguez from There Are Too Many Movies, from the Talking Cowboys podcast. The fucking homie. What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for the
man.
intro. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. Anything you want to plug off rip?
Well, I mean, you said it before. There are too many movies. It's a movie podcast that is very irreverent. It's not really about movies. It's not really about a critique on film. It's just three guys shitting around, basically. Can we cuss on here?
Of course. Yeah.
It's three guys shitting around, and we've been doing it for 6 years now. We've known each other for much longer than that, close to 20, I guess. And we just bullshit and talk about movies and go watch them. We'll drag one of our guys out to go watch a movie every now and then.
Hell yeah, dude.
Begrudgingly drag them along. And
I found you guys through TikTok. That was just like most of your people do. I find like most of your YouTube comments and stuff, like saw you guys on TikTok or whatever. Now I'm a fan. I was that person, found you on TikTok. And then I remember I started listening to the pod, and I think it was Chris that mentioned some local Dallas reference. And I was like, what? Oh, shit. Like I just,
they're here.
Oh, they're here. And so then I got into y'all's Discord. That's when I started shilling money into your pocket every month, which I'm happy to do, by the way.
$5 a month. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, you don't participate in the Discord at all.
You're right. I know. I used to. I don't know. I lost my taste for it. I for the record, it's not just you guys. I'm not a Discord person currently.
No worries at all. No,
Yeah.
I have to kind of force myself to get in there and communicate with because it's our people. They want to talk to us all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just try to be off my phone as much as humanly possible. But because we have the podcast, and because I'm, on other podcasts as well, I'm constantly having to publish things and promote and do all these things, and we built the audience that way. We're me chronically on my phone, so that's been a big part of it, and thankfully it's worked for There Are Too Many Movies, and hope it continues to grow. And much like your show, man, I'm really proud of you for as far as you've gotten with this. You're very consistent, and just you starting a podcast when you've guested on There Are Too Many Movies. I've said on numerous occasions, like, you are officially in the running. If one of us gets hit by a bus,
hell yeah, dude.
Like, you are in, at least on my side, on Chris's side, on Alex's side. You're just a joy to have on.
Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. It is a joy to be on the podcast. I still remember the moment when Chris DM'd me and asked me to be on for the first time.
Yeah,
I was in my room. It was one of those like earth shattering, very cool things that I. So I'm very appreciative of you guys. Both of you, or all three of you, have been. We're pushing my ass into starting Slop Chop, and it's
we have a great voice.
Thank you.
Listen to that voice.
I'm coming right now just hearing about that. Yeah, dude. I've heard that my whole life, that I have the great face for radio, voice for radio. Yeah, dude. I appreciate it. Enough of this glazing, but thank you.
Well, just to speak on that though, like, whenever someone tells you that, like, listen to that. Like, when someone's saying, like, your voice it carries, it has something to it, because not everyone has that. I don't think necessarily that my voice does that. I just tend to talk a lot for a long period of time, and people tend to listen. So that's nice. However, I will say a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, and I just found this out, who's been working with the Cowboys for a long time, and I was doing my Talking Cowboys podcast with him. He just got the job as the voice of the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, shit.
So he's moving from Dallas. He's moving his entire family to Baltimore, and he is going to be the radio voice of the Ravens going forward. And it's such a huge accomplishment for him, but it's like, to be one of 32 voices for the NFL.
That's really cool,
is
man.
insane. So shouts to Kyle, my friend of mine. But all that to say, listen to that whenever people are giving you that.
Kind of be like, or like whatever Raven sounds like. No, that's really, really freaking cool, man. That's awesome. So he was a guest host on the pod, or a host, co-host with you guys?
He hosted our podcast. He hosted Talking Cowboys, and he's been there for, my gosh, 10 years at least, maybe 12. And he went to broadcasting school here in North Texas, and his whole dream was to be the voice of the Cowboys. Like, he wanted to do that. And what's crazy, and I don't mean to go on a whole tangent about it, but like, what was it, 2 seasons ago, our main broadcaster, he's an older guy, but he's a legend. He got sick on his way to a game, and Kyle, being the absolute fucking professional that he is, stepped in with 3 hours notice and called the game.
Hell yeah, dude.
And like the mindset of that, and like all of us in the because I go to the games, I work at the games, but like all of us in the press box were just elated. Like, I can't believe this. And like, this is his moment. And now he has that on tape. And like, look at him now, dude. Like,
That's
it's
so sick.
an incredible thing. So if people are complimenting you, take in the compliment. I am notoriously terrible at that.
100%. It's so difficult to do because, your brain is your brain and you have so much negative self-talk just swirling constantly. I have to constantly self-correct.
Yes.
And also what I've learned in recent years is that there's not a whole lot of fixing my own brain that my own brain can do. Usually it's other brains that have to like input into my situation, or I have to get out of my brain and like do shit.
Well, you have to be a realist with yourself too, because you also can't listen to yourself 100% of the time. Like, you can't listen to that voice in your head that's like, you fucking suck at this, dude.
That guy is a big meanie.
Yeah,
right?
he's
a big
exactly.
meanie
But
pants.
that's still you, and you have to know when you're being mean to yourself and sort of step away from it and be like, you know what, I need a break.
I got to ask you, this is, by the way, you can skip all the inside baseball stuff and go straight to the Slopics if you'd like. But I want to pick your ear on a couple other things because you're the social media guy for Too Many Movies.
Yes.
Like Chris edits and then you post, from what I understand, right?
Yes.
I've recently gotten into, I've like opened the floodgates as far as like clips go, and I'm leaning heavily into the quantity as like straying away from the quality, which I'm coming to terms with. I'm experimenting, whatever. I hate watching my own shit so much. I can't stand it, and then like I can't dip my toe into the comment section. It's like too painful. Have you gotten past that? Are you like comfy with reading comments?
Yes, and especially when they're really mean or mean-spirited towards us as individuals. I love sharing them with our group chat because to me it's so funny because either they're way off the mark or they don't understand that we're joking about something.
What is that? How is that? People are just incapable of understanding.
Well, I mean, I get it.
A bit.
I get it. I totally understand. They see a movie podcast and they're like, this guy doesn't know Martin Scorsese's name. They don't know how to pronounce Martin Scorsese. Because we say Scorsese on the podcast because it's funny to us. But so much of what we do is inside jokes that, of course, it's going to fly over people's heads. But as far as posting, I do have a hard time with that, especially when I'm like, oh, I was annoying in this clip, or I laughed too hard, or I butted in too soon, or something like, or I killed a bit. Like, I'll always think that about myself. But the main difference is that you don't always have somebody that you're podcasting with. Yeah. So it's really hard where it's like, it's just you and you have to choose the best part of what you said in this episode.
Miserable.
Thankfully, Chris is able to do that. And I post it, but it's like, he's the one kind of mining that gold. And every now and then I'll text him like, hey, dude, I think this is a good part of the show. And you have to be kind of thinking about it while you're doing the show. It's like, I think this is a good part. We need to take this out. But I never go in thinking like, oh, we need to make a clip out of this.
Sure.
Thing that I'm about to say, and whoa, can you believe like that's never been our thing?
I do sometimes when I'm halfway through saying a thing, be like, oh, this could be a clip. Like as I'm speaking the words, be like, oh, this is funny, and that's like, it's impure thinking. It's gross.
It's impure. Like,
it's so content brain and like nasty.
100%. You just have to make the show what it is, and for as long as we've been doing it, like I said, 6 years, and then we had a show before that, which we won't necessarily get into, but.
You guys had a show before this?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't know that.
The
three of you?
The three of us.
Oh, wow.
We had a show back in the early 2010s, I suppose, or mid 2010s. It was whatever. It was movies and metal and video games, and it was too much to talk about. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It was so niche, and the funnest part that we had was talking about movies.
Hell yeah.
And we never thought like, hey, maybe we should just narrow this down into one subgenre.
Dude, I feel like many podcasters start and like dip their toe into something like their first show, and they scrap it. They realize what works, what doesn't work. And then they're like, successful one is the next one.
Yeah, for sure. It's, what is it? Failure is success training. I've heard that on many occasions. Oh yeah. I've listened to Kevin Smith before. All right.
The director.
Yeah.
Is he like a self-help guy?
No, it's just like he, especially when you're getting into podcasting, for me, that was the hugest influence on me because he had a way of, being irreverent and gross and silly, but also be very knowledgeable. That was like, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would like to do that.
Yeah. I haven't listened to much of his stuff.
Oh man, it's great. Especially there was a series that he did, Fat Man on Batman, and it was him talking with Batman creators.
Oh, sick!
A full podcast dedicated to that. It's different now, where it's like another host and they just talk about comic books.
Well, he's not fat anymore. You
ruined
the
there's
whole
that
thing.
too. You fucked it up.
Yeah,
I'll take that moniker. Sure. But that was the biggest thing for me. It's like they can still be irreverent and silly and talk about things that I genuinely care about.
It is 100% what I want my show to be, and also the kind of human being that I would like to be. I want to be bullshitting and like having a good time, but also be like down to go deep, and like also not to like taking the piss. I'm actually in a bit of a quarrel. Joshua.
Quarrel or quandary?
Quarrel with a friend of mine.
Oh, okay, quarrel.
With a friend of mine who...
I thought this was internal, my bad.
Yeah, no, with a friend of mine who is like... He actually called me out of the blue and said, hey, man, I feel like we're drifting apart recently. Ooh. Like, we had this good thing going, and in recent months, I felt you pulling... I'm always the one making the calls. You're never hitting me back, that type of thing. And I was like... and also, you gave me a couple of other grievances, right?
Yeah.
Which I respected. I'm not one to call someone out the blue and say like, hey, here's the problems that I have with you. I'm much more of a keep it internal, let it fester into a resentment type individual.
Understandable.
So I respect the move. And I the whole time I was like shouts out to you for doing this. And also I could take a page out of this book. But the main issue is that Homeboy just goes super deep, super in depth into like art critique and just debating the nature of the world and stuff. And there's just not a lick of humor in those discussions.
Right. It's very analytical.
Very analytical. And he gets very passionate. And he's also he won't budge from his position. So it's like you're arguing with a brick wall. Wow. It's painful. And so like, I'll go deep with you, brother. I will. I have the brain. I have the analytical mind. I think about shit, but I'm in it for the bit. Like almost always. Almost always.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% there with you. And I think left unchecked, I could have been that way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sure. If left to my own devices or whatever.
Oh, no, I would have been totally that and not ever had that sense of like self-awareness where it's like, oh, all these people don't care about what I'm talking about. A great example for you. This is one of my favorite stories. When I was a kid, my older brother, my brothers are like 10 years older than me, so I'm a mistake. And part of that is that they had to like help raise me. Like I used to go tag along with them because there was nobody else to take care of me. My parents were working, and it's like, oh, I have to go with my brother to go run an errand or something for the house.
Tough dynamic.
Yes. And I was getting into music for the first time, and like my favorite band is Kiss. And if you know that band at all, you either love them or hate them. That's just the kind of band that they are. Yeah. And I try to be as least of insufferable as a Kiss fan that I can possibly be. I try not to talk about it because of this conversation that I had with my brother. So I autistically learned everything that I possibly could about this band, every song, every lyric, how the song was made. I was in it, bro. Sure. And I'm telling my brother this while we're driving to a place. And it was really early in the morning. I forget where we were going. And my brother turns to me as I'm like explaining, like, dude, do you realize at the end of Childhood's End, there's a verse that's dedicated to God of Thunder, which is an album that came out. And he's like, Joshua, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no.
And my heart shattered into 100,000 pieces.
Yeah. Tough love.
That was so rough for me. And I wanted to cry. You know what I mean? This is like 2 years ago. Yeah. And it was earth shattering. I was heartbroken. Yep. And my brother got me to shut the fuck up. Yep. You know what I mean? I was quiet the rest of the ride, you know, and then it really dawned on me. It's like, oh, not everyone gives a fuck about what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And you have to have a sense of self-awareness. And he instilled that in me on that day. I'll always thank him for that, because left unchecked, I could have been a monster.
I feel that it does. It blows my mind still that it blows my mind that there are still people out here that are not tailoring the way they talk to the individual that they're speaking to.
What do you mean, dude?
It's crazy to me.
No. Do you understand the type of kids that are growing up now, though?
Oh, sure. That's true.
It doesn't surprise me in the least. Like, they're all turning into like what I could have been. Yeah. Well, left unchecked, you know, because they're just standing, you know, they're using their iPads or computer screens. Yeah. And some of them missed a year of social interaction because of COVID, you know, so like
that's fair. I will give the grace to the younger generation. I'm talking about like adults, coworkers.
Oh, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do not have the excuse of COVID to lay back on.
Yes, that's fair.
I'm like, brother, we all grew up in the same fucking world. It is crazy to me that you cannot. And also the completely ignoring of the body language thing of like, I'm doing everything in my power to like turn away and just put a wall in between us and nothing, just words.
There's something about that where it's like you're talking to somebody and like you can feel them kind of look away to see like, oh, what
okay. But I'm so aware of that.
Yeah.
Because I think we have the same brain. I see that and I go, okay, I saw it.
I'm stepping off. I'm stepping off. I'm going to
exactly. Hey man, I can see you're busy, whatever. It takes one little cue for me to back off. And the people that don't have it, it just beyond infuriating.
After I said wow like the 5th time, I'm checked out, brother.
100%.
You know?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh wow, no way. That's fucking crazy, dude. If I say 3, that's fucking crazies. It's over. It's over, dude. It's over. I've mentally lobotomized myself in this conversation.
I'm fully dissociating, and I also kind of want you to die a little bit. Like I really do. I wish like I just had the fantasy of not inflicting pain, but just you being sort of uncomfortable, maybe like stepping in a puddle or some shit. I don't know. I want you to have a worse day because you're making my day worse.
So, okay. Does any of that though, like you're having a tough conversation with somebody and you want to get out of this conversation. Do you ever feel like that person in like a setting? For me, it's
100%.
with new people.
Oh, 100%.
I'm horrendous with new people. I don't like parties. I don't like not being in the center of attention. You know, like if I'm meeting new people, I at least like to know like, oh, I'm a part of this pod. Like I need you to have some sort of frame of reference, because if not, then it's a nightmare for me. I can't walk into a cold room.
Completely agree with that. It's very, very difficult. I totally also just like wanting to lead with your accomplishments. I have that so hard.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a guy. I'm like a guy. I do stuff.
I know I'm a guy here, but I'm also this guy.
Yeah.
Check this guy out.
Like I should just hold a photo of myself, like with like me with a microphone in my hand. Like, hey, I do shit.
You have your before and after photos.
Yeah.
Do you see what I've accomplished?
Yeah, exactly.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
I want to say that you look amazing.
I appreciate it.
There was a jealous part of me before I started taking care of my health again.
Yeah.
That I was like, this motherfucker is trying to look. He's trying to mog me,
Imagine trying to lose weight and like, I have massive food problems and I fight it every single day. And then like I just went on a run where a run of like several months where I was just on top of it.
Yeah,
and that's what happened. By the way, I have not ever considered the shot. I'm thinking about doing the shot now, just to like lose the last 50 pounds.
Dude, I 100% support it. I started it, let's see, a few months ago. I've lost 40 pounds. I'm very excited about it.
Congratulations.
I can wear my pants to the right height now. That's been seriously like it doesn't make you lose weight. That's the thing. Like you're not losing weight because of this thing. It is, for me, taking away all of the food noise. And that is 100% exactly what I needed, because I liked working out even when I was fat as fuck.
Yeah.
I loved going to the gym. I loved lifting weights. I didn't like cardio, but I would just ruin it by going to fast food. You know what I mean? And now, like, I can't tell you the last time I had fast food.
That's
because
dope, dude.
It's just, I don't have that addiction in me anymore to kind of go back to it.
Are you worried about it coming back when you stop, or if like, you know, years from now? Well, I've mixed thoughts on this because I'm taking hair growth, whatever, hair supplement thing, like a daily, the Hims thing. I got a YouTube ad for it or whatever. So I'm taking
that. Was it Moxidil or?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm taking that because you're supposed to take it before you start losing or whatever.
Right.
So anyway, I'm content with taking that every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like it's I can get it covered by insurance or whatever. It's like manageable. I'm like, I don't really give a shit. So like I could see the same logic applying to the shot.
Yes, it is very much like that. I'm down to take it for as long as needed. I mean, it's not a problem for me. I do it myself. And it's basically a subscription, you know what I mean, that you're paying for each month. But for me, if I can just get rid of that food noise, I'm totally content with doing this for the rest of my life if I absolutely need to. You
know what's funny is I've the term food noise I've heard so many times, and I completely understand exactly what you're saying.
I didn't know it was a thing. I had no idea, but go ahead.
That's exactly what I was getting at. Is that some I think some people just don't have it. Like skinny fucks just do not have it, and it blows my mind that you're not constantly thinking about it all the time.
But I also need you to understand, when I was a kid, and like even growing up with Chris, like we would eat the same, and probably he would definitely eat more than me in a lot of cases. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Have you seen Chris? He's like rail thin.
He's 1 pound.
He's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
And we would be eating the same exact things. And I would, gain like 30 pounds after a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it was so frustrating because he never went to the gym or anything. I'm like, why is this skinny motherfucker so skinny? You know?
Yeah.
But the food noise was like an actual like addiction. Like
100%.
all the shit they pump into that is absolutely insane.
It just
need to
becomes,
get into it, but
it becomes your friend. It becomes like, it hits like nothing else.
it is the only drug that is absolutely legal and that you must still do every day.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Yeah.
Not, you don't have to, but I'm saying like it is, you still have, it's like you're on heroin and you have to take it every day.
Yeah.
Still, it's
Yeah.
like you just have to limit it.
Yeah, they call it process addictions, which is like the shit that you are as a human you cannot get away with just not doing. Like sex is another one.
Yeah,
where every human is going to be having sex or having sexual desires. It's just part of life.
Couldn't be me.
yeah. And they call if you like completely remove yourself from those desires. If you just say no, I will not be jerking off ever again.
Right.
That's called anorexic thinking, when you're like removing yourself from sex that way.
Oof.
Which is an interesting parallel, right?
Yeah.
Those two addictions. Another one would be like screens. Like it's impossible to live as a human without some sort of like screens. So
Yeah.
there are some things where just like there's no
By virtue of being human, you have to encounter them each and every day.
100%.
And at least for someone that didn't like grow up cooking anything at all, it was always just so much easier just to rely on fast food.
What's your go-to, like, I'm having a horrible day, this is going to hit, order fast food?
And I don't even remember the last time I actually got this, but probably Whataburger, dude.
Okay.
Remember the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip
Do I
sandwich?
remember? I've got 6 of those bitches cold in the fridge right now. Just
Frozen.
air fry.
They're on ice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
laying dormant, waiting for
this
my
is 2022, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm breaking it out. This is the good year.
He'll come back. He'll come back to us.
That was my shit, dude. I would get that, and then also a junior double.
Sure. I've never. By the way, ordering just a number 6 or a number 3.
What the fuck are
we doing?
What are you, gay, dude?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking gay. The gayest order of all time is just ordering a number 1. Like you're not gonna get double patty, nothing. Just like I'm getting 2 extra items on top of it with a shake. Like.
No, yeah, for sure, dude. You always get the extra sandwich.
God damn it.
You have that in the car on the way home and be like, I just got a chicken strip sandwich. What of it, brother?
I also I'm such a hider with my binging that I would frequently just eat in my car. I would have this is a super fat move. I would keep a towel in my back seat. So I would pull it over my body, so I wouldn't like
post Taco Bell clarity, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So I would beat my shit and just wipe my disgusting filth off with this towel.
Beat your shit with a bean burrito, dude.
Yeah, just fucking a bean burrito. It's warm. It's nice.
That's the fleshlight. That's the true fat man fleshlight. Oh my god!
It's so nice to have another big boy on the podcast, dude.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, definitely, I wanted to talk about big boy subjects because, as a former big boy yourself,
I'm still a big boy. By the way, even if I weigh 200 pounds, which will never happen, I will die before that. I will always be a big boy.
I feel that so fucking hard, dude. I feel that so hard because, granted, I'm going through this transition, still trying to get to a goal weight, 40 pounds down, all that. But like, no matter what, I will always have it in
100%.
here.
It's in your soul.
I'm always for the brothers. You know 100%. What I'm saying? Like, to me, that'll never leave. And you also recognize it in other people.
Oh, I see it immediately.
Yes? Okay, thank God. Thank God. I'm so glad that you noticed this because there will be people out in the world, they're so kind, they're so friendly, skinny or not, or muscular or whatever it is, they see you and you instantly have a bond.
100%.
Instant connection.
It's I think it's a maybe a mixture of like self-esteem, body image issues, just being hyper aware. I think the hyper awareness that we were talking about is another byproduct.
Absolutely, dude. Oh my gosh.
I'm like so aware of my own physical body at all times. The classic fat guy shirt pull. I'm doing that all the time.
Yeah.
And then also the like I said earlier, when you're talking to a person and you're just like they're looking over your shoulder, you go, oh, I suck. So then therefore clearly they can see that I suck, and therefore I should shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's bad.
I remember at my worst whenever I was like, because I had a lot of body dysmorphia growing up, and like my mom kind of instilled like, you know, basically if you're fat, no one's going to love you or no one's going to respect you, all these things. Granted, she's apologized for that since. I've been going to therapy and been like, hey, mom, you kind of fucked me up doing this. But, and I got to a point where it's like, even I would see fat people, like people that were fatter than me and be like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Like,
I for sure have that.
Also being fat as fuck.
100%. Also, it's just nice not to be the fattest guy in the room.
Oh,
it's
brother.
so nice. you go like, okay, at least there's one other.
There's that one guy, hey, fucker.
Fuck you. Let's get it together, fatty. Yeah, I have that 100%.
And then like the sadness when you realize maybe they're a little lighter than you are. You know what I mean? You're like, wait a second. Oh, fuck. You see us side by side.
Oh, no. That's so true. God damn it. Yeah, it's brutal out here. I don't think you ever grow out of it.
I hope not. I mean, because I want to keep this with me because there's a certain self-awareness like we're talking about. There's a certain kindness that comes along with it. There's a certain relatability and just empathy that you have that nobody else really understands. One of my favorite YouTubers, and this is Will Tennyson. He's like a fitness influencer, but he'll test out like anything. He'll do any sort of bodybuilding technique or diet or whatever the fuck it is. And he's really funny and irreverent, all those things. He used to be fat. Immediate love this guy.
Yep.
He was fat growing up.
Yep.
He did a video where he got back into a fat suit and he's like, basically what happens when I'm still this weight and or if I go back to this weight and I'm still training hard, like what happens? And then he's like, he went to a restaurant and he's like, can I have a booth, please? And like the booth was too small. And he was like, he actually started like tearing up.
Wow.
He was like, wow, this took me back to a really bad place.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, fucking hell yeah,
Dude, that's
dude. I
crazy.
relate to that shit right there.
Getting a fat suit that was like what you used to look like is crazy.
Yeah.
The closest I've ever gotten is like, you know, you lose 25 pounds and you pick up a 25-pound dumbbell or
Oh my
barbell or
God.
something. You go, I was just carrying this around all the
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's
Every
hard to
step.
visualize though.
And then people get onto you for like, oh, just go for a walk, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, but carrying around that much weight is tough, dude.
100%.
But if you could do 20 minutes, you know, do it.
Yep.
If you can, man. I highly encourage it. Get on the fucking needle if you got to, man.
Talk to me about clothing. Where are you at now? You said you lost a few LBs. You still
40.
DXL?
So I used to love going to DXL because it's like I was always the smallest in DXL. You know what I mean?
The
It's like,
least disgusting person that walked in. Yeah, yeah.
let me get the 1XB, please.
Yeah. You're a 1X guy?
In DXL, I was a 1X guy.
Okay, fair enough.
2X sometimes.
Yeah.
Never 3. I was 3 in every other size. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
out in the world, in
Sure.
the wild. But at DXL, it's nice there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
You could do a 2X or a 1X. And, you know.
Sorry, I gotta turn this down. It's picking up on the mic.
But I love DXL, man. Shouts to them. They're always very helpful.
Oh yeah,
And it's such it's a refuge for guys like
100%.
us.
I also just love any area where I'm just seen as the norm, or like the fact that I'm huge doesn't immediately come into conversation.
Yeah.
As like people just go, hey, what's up, man? Like instead of the whoa, like, you know, I don't know.
Big guy.
Exactly.
You play basketball? The whole fucking thing.
100%. There's a dude. I think I might have told you this in real life, but Nordstrom's Rack has like crazy huge shoes, and they do this thing every year where they have a big shoe sale. It's like they put it on the you know, giant shoe sale, sizes 13 and up, like half off or something.
Let's rock.
And you get you get like 7 foot tall dudes, and you get women that are 6'8" and 6'9", like NBA, like WNBA, like super tall individuals just walking around the store. It's crazy. It's really cool. You should just for people watching, you should go
I
check
would
it
love
out.
to just see that. You know what I mean? Just to them congregate together, buy some half off shoes.
For sure.
It's like, oh, I needed a pair of Reeboks today.
Yeah, for $34, like brand new fucking.
Let's fucking rock,
It's
dude.
killer. It's killer.
So I'm a big fan of like obviously brands that participate in like plus size fashions. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Because of DXL, I got into Ralph Lauren. That's been a huge influence on me, just as like far as owning my style now. You know what I mean? Because I grew up basically wearing band t-shirts and cargo shorts my entire life, or you know, wearing some sort of graphic t-shirt, and then of course going to work in like a nice office. I was like, okay, I need to spruce this up a bit. I need to figure out basically who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also had a phase of like, you know, all of Kanye West, whenever he was like making clothes, I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing in the world.
Yep.
Got on that train, and then after he was canceled for being a Nazi, which was really cool. I found that out after I was had already bought my Nazi car.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I think the Kanye Nazi thing is way more apparent than the Tesla Nazi thing. Like no one sees a Tesla and go, and my brain does not go Nazi. When I see like a current if someone was wearing a Kanye shirt right now, I'd be like, all right, bro, come on.
Well, I got the tattoo. I got to fucking cover it up.
Kanye tattoo?
That's what that is.
I never noticed that. I didn't know it was a Ye thing.
It's from the Yeezus album.
Oh, fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Fire.
From the Yeezus album, it's an artist called Jim Joe who kind of just draws. I don't know if you've seen the Drake album cover. Like, if you're
reading this is too late.
Yeah, if you're reading this too late. So he made that.
Nice. For the record, Kanye is probably still my favorite artist of all time.
I mean, yeah. I haven't listened to the music in years, but
Life Pablo VHS rip. Yeah, but I same. I'm not in current year. His past 7 albums have been ass. And
7?
Yeah.
7. What?
I think literally his past anything past Life of Pablo, in my opinion, is not good.
You didn't like Jesus is King?
No, I did not like Jesus.
There's some songs on there, man. I mean, I'm not even a religious guy, but there's some songs on there.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It did fucking nothing for me. Nothing.
Every time I hear Donda, you didn't like Donda?
No, it was fine. It was fine. Like, in Donda 2 was nothing, and like Vultures was horrible.
Yeah, terrible. Bully bad.
Bully was bad. Yeah, this is just a whole bunch of dog shit.
I just can't listen to it anymore without feeling like a sense of regret on like all the thousands of dollars I wasted on Kanye West shoes that I had to I threw them away.
Really?
I threw them away.
You can't sell them?
I didn't want to.
Really?
Because I had
like Blood Bunny.
Okay, so and I got into trouble with this with my friends where it's like I wanted to. Those are mine, and I didn't want anybody else.
That's insane. That's really insane. That's fucking wild thinking. I would rather I would rather not have money. I will exchange money for pride. My ego is costing dollars right now.
But I was like, those are mine.
That's
like,
insane.
Fuck anybody else. I don't want some fortunate kid at Goodwill to fucking pick up my sneak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's like what luxury brands do. They chop all their
my God.
And not donate it to homeless shelters or whatever. You could have donated it even. Like, if you didn't want the hassle of money, that's insane.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I understand it. I think that is like hilarious.
It's psychopathic for sure.
Yeah, very funny though.
Yeah, I'm not perfect, man. I never claimed to be, but anyway.
That's fire. Fuck them kids, dude.
Yeah, fuck them. Dude.
Yeah.
But big and tall clothing, shouts to it.
Shouts out to it, man. I haven't stepped foot in a DXL in a minute, but I was just an online shopper for.
Well, I'm surprised that you don't go for tall clothes. I mean, because
I do. I mean, I did. Most 2X normal fits me pretty good these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. So you have a short torso? Is that what it is?
I guess so, yeah. Just a strange short body. Because the rest of my legs are tall, maybe?
Well, I guess because I have such a big belly, and when I was fucking huge, I had a huge belly. Sure, I used to get like tall shirts because I just wanted to cover that part. You know what I mean? So I always assumed that regular size t-shirts were too short, just in general. I
love me. I was a 3X tall or 2X tall person for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I just started buying 2Xs and most of them work. Although I will say, like, I was a black tee guy. I still am a black tee guy. It is 50% of my wardrobe is black t-shirt because it's so versatile.
Yeah, of course. Dress it up, dress it down.
100%. Yeah. So a lot of them I still have from back in the day. Shouts out DXL.
Just DXL. Yeah. They're great, and they're good people. They take care of you.
For sure.
Got belts there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude.
Need a belt in a pinch.
Yes. I want to get into some slopics here, some recent
Let's
news.
do it.
So
it is Slop Chop.
It is Slop Chop after all. I want to talk about GTA 6. So the pricing was announced this week for GTA 6. For those who are unaware, the game comes out in November. And pricing is $80 base or $100 for the Ultimate Edition. So first of all, are you a GTA person?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I will say I'm not a big video game person. I probably haven't played a video game in the last 2 years, maybe more.
Same, but for the record, same. I play like 1 or 2 single player games a year. That's my output.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty on par with what I was doing. But to be fair, when I was playing video games, it was either GTA, Batman, Arkham Asylum, or Madden.
Hell yeah!
And the hours that I put into Madden is unconscionable. I can't believe that I actually did that, and shame on me. But Grand Theft Auto 6, Abso-fucking-lutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't care what price it is. If it was $200, I'd been like, honestly, sure.
Yeah, 100%. The reason they're charging $100 for it, because they know everyone's going to pay the $100. Like, you might as well pay $20 more. What they're doing, the difference between the two versions, by the way, $80 is just removing in-game objects like cars and guns, and there's literally shops that will just be boarded up. If you didn't pay the extra $20, you'll like roll past it and like it'll just be like either something else will be there or you won't be able to access the shop. Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting. So are you able to play the full story mode in the $80
I think
game?
it is the entire for basically the entire game minus like there's one mission and like I said the shops and stuff. So I think most people will be doing the $100 one.
Okay, but if for the $80 one, does that also limit like multiplayer ability?
Interesting you brought that up, Josh.
Please.
There is no multiplayer in GTA 6 currently. It is single player only right now. There's no online, there's no multiplayer access, period. They said I guarantee they will be, or my theory is they're going to announce GTA 6 online, and it'll be another game. It'll be like, all right, it's $50 or whatever, or it's like $25 a month or whatever to get into GTA online.
Ooh, that's a good idea, honestly.
It's scummy or whatever, but they have exactly.
Honestly, Rockstar has earned it.
Yeah,
they've earned it.
Yeah.
Every dollar they're about to make has been. It's due to them. Like we actually owe them probably for giving us. I mean, because like if you had GTA 5, you probably had the best video game experience of any player. Like that, the value that you got for buying GTA 5 is unmatched because you got to play that game for as many years as it's been out. All of the updates that they added to it, extra storylines, extra. I mean, like you can make anything in there. It is literally a free world.
It's like Minecraft but with guns and shit.
Yeah, I like. The value is unmatched to me. Whatever price it is, like I just said, if it was $200, I would fucking buy it.
That's fair.
But I do think I feel like the hole in the ozone layer is gonna like start closing up because no one's gonna be outside for the next year and a half.
It is insane that there's if you look at the general game release calendar. It's before, I think it's November 22nd, right? 19th, November 19th. Before November 19th, there's like 7 or 8 games and like big AAA games in November. 0 from the 19th to like a month later. There's not a single game that's releasing. No one's going to touch that release window.
I would not release a game in the same year as Grand Theft Auto 6.
Exactly.
There's no fucking way.
It's just not. Yeah, it's crazy. And like on a much smaller scale, we had Hollow Knight Silk Song, which is like a big indie version of this, which was like super hyped, and it was in development for years. Exact same situation where they had other like comparable indie games. Where like we were gonna drop in December, but Silk Song's coming out, so fuck that. We'll delay for a year. Right. It is a thing for sure. One thing that I do have credence with Rockstar is just, I think this is not forgivable in my opinion. They are not including a disc in the physical versions of GTA 6.
What?
They are selling a case with a download code in it, a slip of paper.
Come on, man.
Yes.
That's fucking lame.
It's so stupid.
That's really lame.
And so like I looked into a thing of like,
I still miss physical.
Yes.
I support physical media. Of course. I mean, obviously you do too, but in all facets, like if I'm buying a new game, I want the disc.
Yes, I want the little booklet inside. They don't do booklets anymore. That's like a thing of the past. But I loved the whole. It's very nostalgic for me. The idea of going to GameStop and picking up, like buying a game for $60 and handing the guy my money and like taking it home and like opening it in the car for the booklet.
You remember buying a game guide?
Oh, dude, yes.
It was the greatest thing in the fucking world, dude.
100%.
Literally, I had a girlfriend that at the time that Arkham Asylum came out. They had the what is it called? Not the game guide, but it's a.
I think game guide.
Game guide is fair. Sure. Okay. Anyways, I got the game guide, and while I was playing it, she was
sucking you off.
No, she listed out everything in the game guide as I was playing, so we were like kind of playing together. One of the best.
That's awesome.
Like 3 days of my whole life.
I love that.
Is both of us like just her telling me what to do, and it was fucking great.
It's great. Yeah, I
just finishing puzzles and like all the riddles and shit. Like, oh my gosh, that was one of the best things.
There's nothing quite like having a physical book or game or something, having it in your hands that you can touch that's what I'm in it for. Like there's a lot of other benefits to physical media that I like to be tangentially connected to. The fact that you get better bit rates and it like streaming 4K is dog shit compared to physical. Obviously, that's all good stuff. But I'm not nerding out about most of that truly. In my heart of hearts, what I'm in it for is holding the thing and having it on my shelf.
But I mean, it's GTA 6, and we've been waiting for it for so long. All of the emotions that you've built up, the anticipation, the waiting for it, like something about that feels like you need to fucking insert it into a thing.
Yes. I need to penetrate my PS5 with my new disc, dude. My new cock.
There's exactly. There's something so disheartening about like, all right, it's out. Doop.
Ugh.
Wait 4 hours or 10 hours or however long it's going to take.
I was looking into it. I was like, there's actually no point in going to the store and buying the thing. You may as well download it. It's the same.
That's ridiculous.
It's so stupid. So
why waste the plastic at that point?
Exactly. Good point. I have no idea. Presumably just so you can have it in stores like at Walmart or whatever. So people look past it, go, yeah, GTA 6, maybe I'll buy it. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, they'll still make money for sure. But
for sure.
It
sucks.
I hate that.
Yeah. So that is, I think, is unforgivable and really stupid. And the thing is, they're such a massive company and they have so much, they can just swing their nuts around in this scenario so hard that people will follow suit. Like they are trendsetters in this area. And so like if Rockstar does this shit and it goes well and there's not too much backlash, other people will do it.
I feel like we're kind of battered spouses in that respect, where it's like whatever they give 100%. Us, whatever slop they lay on our door, we're gonna fucking gobble it up.
For sure. But they're not they're not pushing slop on the masses, but they are making like unfriendly consumer choices for sure.
Yeah. I don't care for that. It just feels like the gaming of our past is drifting away from us.
Yeah,
we still have the Wii, I guess. I haven't played the Wii.
I still have my GameCube that I never ever touch. I had I had a 3DS on my shelf.
Oh, 3DS, brother.
Unironically, 5 years completely untouched. It was just gathering dust. I was like, I'm selling it. I don't need it anymore. I had this thing where very recently, actually, I got to the point where I was just like, I'm getting rid of it, bro. Like if I haven't touched it in a year, I'm getting rid of it. I don't need it. For the longest, I have the hoarder brain of eventually I'll have need of this. You know, and I just don't. I don't fucking need it. I was just sitting there like for the future Harvey who will think more interestingly about replaying Paper Mario on the little handheld. Like I'm just not that guy. I don't care. Yeah. I've got other shit. I got a fucking iPhone now, dude. I'm good. I'm all set.
I remember getting a PSP for the first time. Did you ever get one of those?
Dude, I wanted one so bad.
I got a PSP for Christmas. It was
so sick.
I was so goddamn stoked.
It's so cool.
And the first thing I wanted to do was treat it like an iPod. So I put all of my music on it, which was basically just every Kiss album. But it took me fucking like a week basically to import all of the songs onto the thing because it just took so long to load everything.
Yeah.
And like I was waiting for it so desperately and I keep checking in on it. It didn't take a week, but it took a long ass time. But I was stuck in because our computer was in the garage at the time. So I just kept kind of going in, checking on it. Fuck, and go slam the door. So pissed. It's a big, heavy door. And then finally, it finished. And I'm like, let's fucking go. It's all on here. I got my movies. I got my game. Like, remember, because they had the little tiny movies.
Oh, I remember.
I was so stoked. And then as I was leaving the garage, I slammed the door. The fucking PSP fell out of my hand and I smashed it into the door.
No.
Immediately broken.
You smushed it, dude.
I'd cracked it in half, brother.
No.
It like literally unplugged 100%. Boom. Fucking.
You had a working PSP for 4 seconds. You're like,
fully customized, all my music on there. Bam!
Oh no, that's so sad. I would cry. I would fucking cry. I was fall to my knees like a dead kid holding it. Like
I'll never forget that fucking garage door. Every time I'm at my house, like this son of a bitch, dude, kill my PSP.
Oh no, man. Yeah, those things are so sick. I was never a PlayStation kid, but I wanted one of those so bad. Mostly because I thought the movies were so cool.
The movies are so sick. The UMDs, baby. So sick. UMD supremacy. Let's fucking go.
I bet you if you go to like Entertain Mart or something. Do those places still exist, by the way? Entertain Mart.
I don't think so.
I feel like I saw you there.
Me?
I'm pretty sure I saw you there one time.
You're probably referring to Movie Trading Company.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Movie trading company is where it's at, for sure.
Yep.
A little overpriced on the VHSs sometimes, guys. Get that together. But
I haven't been there in a minute mostly for that reason. It's like
actually,
$10 for a thing.
Half price is more egregious.
Really?
Their VHS prices are fucking insane.
It's because they knew what they had on their hands and that people are willing, like the price will match the market. And if people are willing to pay that shit, then they'll like the days of $1 VHSs are over.
Yeah. Because everyone's kind of standing over them now. Like, understandable. They look great. They're cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
But for the UMD supremacy, like I had every fucking movie that came out on PSP. Fucking Tomcats, Boogeyman. You know what I mean? Like, you ever seen Tomcats starring Jerry O'Connell, dude?
Both those things just went right over my head. I was hoping to just nod along, like, oh yeah, those are things that I've heard of.
You ever seen the horror film Boogeyman?
Nope.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But I didn't care how good or bad the movie was. It was like just the fact that it was so tiny.
You can watch a movie.
You could watch a movie on a screen that's in your hand.
Like in your room at night just doing this. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So sick.
Imagine the porn. That's what at the time I was like, imagine the porn.
Internet access?
Not for the PSP.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah, the PSP.
Imagine the porn.
Yeah, imagine the porn. Imagine. And then whenever I got my iPod Classic, and then you could download like videos onto your iPod Classic.
Yeah, brother.
Guess what, brother?
I was imagining no longer.
Guess what?
I was watching the porn.
That Metallica Live music video on my iPod Classic. You ever heard of Heather Brooke, dude?
Nope.
All right, never mind.
You're in the wrong
Don't
house,
look it
brother.
Don't mind it.
Just some interesting lore for you.
Yeah, please.
Because I'm very open about my horrendous sexuality on this podcast.
Horrendous sexuality?
No, but
you're affront against God.
Yeah, exactly. I'm for sure burning soon. When I discovered porn early, dude, like
same,
way early, where I was shooting blanks. Like I hadn't.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
What's interesting?
You're still getting there, but
what's interesting is about a little boy's hog is that you can cut that. Well, you can no,
that's the name of the episode. Little boy's hog.
What's fascinating about a little boy's
hog featuring Josh Rodriguez of their two movies.
Just immediately permabanned from YouTube. Like channel deleted, all 3 strikes. What's fascinating, sloppers, about a little boy's hog is that you can have orgasms without nutting.
That's fucking wild.
Isn't that
brother?
fascinating?
That's fascinating.
For years, I was busting clips and I had no clips to bust.
You're shooting blanks.
I was shooting blanks. It's fascinating. So anyway,
you had a BB gun.
What's crazy too is when I had seen porn, so I knew what cum was.
Yeah,
and I knew that then the first time I came, I was like, oh shit, is that cum? Because I knew cum from porn.
You're like, wait, I think it is.
But anyway, yeah.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, exactly. What I was getting at, the reason I brought it up is because I was watching a lot of straight porn back in the day because I didn't know I was gay yet. Yeah. And then I hit puberty and I found out I was gay.
Dude.
Yeah.
There were no signs.
I swear to God, I didn't.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I swear to God, and I had girlfriends back then. Like,
oh wow, okay,
yeah, like they're little kid girlfriends or whatever. But still, and I felt all the feelings towards my girlfriend. And
this is your little boy hog.
Yeah, I was jerking my little boy hog to my girlfriend.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. She was hot. But anyway, then I hit puberty and I realized that I start noticing dudes, and it freaks me the fuck out. And so then it's true. I forced myself to watch girl on girl pornography exclusively because I didn't want no dudes in my shit. And then for a calendar year, that's how I remember. That's probably shorter. It's probably like a week. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah. It felt like fucking forever because I was forcing myself to watch these things I was not interested in. You watch one video,
you're like, God damn it. I don't think I can fucking do this anymore, dude.
Oh, dude, I was trying to train my brain to be straight.
They're so beautiful. This sucks.
Yeah. I was trying to train my brain to be straight and it was not working. So then I just fuck it. I'm gay, whatever. I'll just never tell anyone.
Man, so at least you found out then.
Yeah, I've known since puberty.
Oh, okay, good for you, man.
Thanks.
But it took you a while to
yeah. This is
disclose.
I just came out
just now. No, dude. So because I was telling you, my brothers were 8 and 10 years older than me. Mm-hmm. Brother, such a bad recipe for a little kid finding shit in like their drawers.
Were they showing it to you, or like did you find it?
No. So the first time I ever saw porn at all it was in our garage. Dude, everything happened in our garage. But I
Your
guess
broken PSPs on the ground.
I guess one of my brothers had like an old cabinet that they put in there, but it like used to belong to them in their bedroom, and now it's in the garage. Anyways, I opened it, and it was just like this blonde woman with the biggest tits I've ever seen. I still remember it to this day.
Oh, dude.
To this
day. So formative.
And I was maybe 6, I don't know, 5, 6, something like that. And I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
This rocks.
Yeah.
And like immediately I was like, who the fuck is Kiss? Who cares?
Yeah.
No, like it changed my fucking life. And then like basically since then, because I would go find other videotapes that they had or magazines or whatever it was, and I would just look at it all day, because a lot of times my brothers were working and my parents were working, and so I'm just left to my own devices, and guess what, I'm jerking my dick off,
yeah,
buddy.
brother.
So and basically since then up until about 20 days ago, I've watched porn every day. Just about. And to me, it was just like, oh, that's just a normal thing that every guy does that, brother, every single day. Shit. We grew up with the internet, you know? And then going to therapy, my my therapist suggested like, hey, I think maybe if you're looking for a long-term relationship, I just got a marriage, long story short.
Single and ready to mingle, Slops.
Exactly. But if I'm looking for a relationship in the future, I'm trying to give myself some time. But it's like, if you want to do that, I highly suggest that you get this, that you kind of come to terms with possibly an addiction to porn. And I was like, no fucking way. Really? And yeah, like I guess it's just not as common for people. Maybe it is. People just don't talk about it.
Oh, it's common, dude.
But I was like, no, yeah, I mean, basically every day. And like my therapist at the time, she's like, what? Like every day? And I was filling out this paperwork for it. It's like a little checklist of like, are you addicted? And I'm like, yep, checking it all off. And I was like, oh shit, okay, all right. Well, I guess I got some shit to figure out.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna send you a podcast that was completely.
Don't send me your porn, dude.
You're not gonna like my porn.
That'll turn you off. You're like, dude, watch that for a month straight.
yeah, exactly. If you can make it a calendar, you're just watching dicks on dicks, just fucking. You're like, all right,
I get it, brother.
yeah.
But
what I was gonna say is there's one of my all-time favorite podcast episodes. One of my heroes is Louis C.K. I'm obsessed with Louis. He's my favorite guy. He is a sex addict.
Cancel figure, yeah.
Yes, exactly. But he's a legit sex porn, whatever, jerking it in front of women addict.
Yes.
Who has like recently transformed his life and gone into counseling and like figured out his tics and stuff. He did this podcast with Theo Vaughn, who is another porn addict. They're both porn and sex addicts, and they're talking about this situation. And he basically just used the exact same vernacular that you just used. He's like, I discovered this shit when I was 11, and I haven't missed a day since then. Like, have not missed a day. And he's like, it was a big step for me to like go my first day. And it took program and therapy and stuff, but earth-shattering, incredible podcast for me. I love it as like I'm a recovery type guy too. So yeah. Big fan. I'll shoot it to you, dude. It's cool, dude. I will say that there is a massively underrepresented population of dudes who have the exact same circumstances that you do.
But honestly, I didn't go into therapy thinking like this is something that I need to get under wraps, you know, because like I said, it's just part of my everyday, and I didn't think it was a problem because I'm like, oh, every guy does this. This is not a problem. And then, thinking about it, it's like, I know the effects of it. Like I understand what it does to people. And it's like, the idea of like objectifying women and all of those, there's a laundry list of things that I know that porn does to people. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm good because I use it for this one thing and call it a day. People. That's other people. Yeah. And then kind of getting out to the real world, like, oh, maybe I kind of do that a little bit. You know what I mean? And I never want to do that. I never act upon, objectifying women or anything like that. But yeah, there's definitely a part of me that like needs to figure that aspect out.
Whatever you're doing, if you're going to meetings or if you're going to therapy or whatever, there's so much incredible growth and I don't know, just a totally different way of living, dude. Like I was so I didn't realize how miserable I was until I started working on myself, you know? And then
same, dude, same.
It's so cool. So shouts out to you for taking steps. That's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm happy to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like of course in certain contexts, I'm not going to share this at work with anybody, but yeah, I'm happy to talk about it. To me, there's no shame in it because it's like that. It's just a part of my life, man. Yeah, it was never like, yeah, I like women. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like what am I supposed to do about it? It is not necessarily hard to get away from it. because it was just so like I don't know what I can compare it to. It's like if I was drinking Diet Coke every single day and then you asked me to stop drinking Diet Coke, I'd be like, I'd be like, okay. Like
Sure.
I just moved on from that and then I'm doing something else. I'm filling that time with other things, going to the gym, going for walks, touching grass, shit like that. So it's not necessarily bothering me. I'm not to the point where it's bothering me.
Fair enough.
I'm not feeling like withdrawals from it. So
I was big on. I mean, I was hoping to be the sober guy that got really into going to the gym and just fell in love with the gym and was there for 5 hours a day. That has not happened for me.
No.
I still have to force myself to go regularly and shit. But what did happen, especially early, is that I replaced booze and weed with food. I was just fucking bro.
Yeah.
I gained like 70 pounds in early sobriety.
brother,
My new cameras will have normal fucking just plug and play capability. But
did you ask Chris whenever you got the setup for our cameras?
no, but I will when I get my new ones. Like,
I'll send you a link
Yeah,
for it. Yeah,
that'd be
it was
great.
only like $600.
sick, fuck yeah. I'm buying 3 of them and 2 tripods and like
Let's go. Let's
do
go.
the whole deal. Yeah,
Awesome. This is gonna be
I'm
great.
super excited.
I would love to come back for your new
Fuck yeah,
set
dude!
if you
Just
want me.
honestly, you might be one of the last guests in this room.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big news.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's huge. Well, I mean, the next set is going to be way better than this. So you're like, let's get this fucking guy out of the way.
Yeah.
And then when I upgrade to the new set, I'm going to have real
Get
guests
the
on this.
real guests on, like my friend who's never done a podcast ever in his life, who likes movies, kind of. He's like,
That's our podcast, by the way. The guys who likes movies, kind of.
I just have friends that are like, I think he'd be good. Like on a mic, he's like, oh, I'm not on the internet at all. I don't know about Slop or anything. I'm like, yeah, but you're whatever. We're friendly, whatever. Just come on. Like, yeah. I think I need to eventually start reaching out to real people like yourself who know how to talk into a goddamn thing.
Man, that's too nice. No, you're giving me too much credit.
Nah, you're good. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Talk to me about the WNBA, dude. I've heard so little about Caitlin Clark recently. Tell me.
So Caitlin Clark is a phenom in the world of women's basketball. She is a bona fide superstar, but at every
face of the organization.
the face of absolutely, dude. The one thing though is that there are so many other very talented basketball players that are not necessarily getting the spotlight that she is because she's white. I mean, I'll be upfront about it. Like, she's a phenom because people relate to her, and people like she has an audience because of that. She's so good in she's such a great athlete, and I think that is probably a reason why I think the whole of the NWA kind of like hates her guts. Not because she's white. I just mean like just the fact that she's gotten so much notoriety, and like they're just realizing like, oh wow, like women's basketball is fucking great. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's been this way for a long time. The players are very talented, but I think because the spotlight is kind of solely on her, I think that's why people are pretty pissed about it. But of course you have Asia Wilson, you have Angel Reese, you have a lot of really good players in the league that aren't necessarily getting that attention. Angel Reese actually beat Caitlin Clark when they were in college.
Oh, nice.
Because Angel Reese had a way better team than Caitlin Clark did, but Caitlin Clark was like I was talking about, the superstar. She could shoot from anywhere. She's like the Steph Curry of the WNBA. She could literally shoot threes from anywhere on the fucking court.
She's also pretty cocky, right? Much like a Wimby or something. She's like a kind of an asshole.
No, not at all.
I'm wrong.
If anything, she's getting bullied by every team she plays against.
Okay.
And her first year, I find it hard to believe that even her teammates were on her side, because like I said, she has so much star power, and like there probably was a lot of resentment. And she was getting picked on a lot, like fucking abused on the court, dude, like thrown down, fucking elbowed in the face. Like,
yeah,
there are highlights from that season where she's like almost crying, like she's getting fucked up, dude.
Damn, dude.
And now this year, after she had an injury last year that took her out for most of the season, she's back this year and playing relatively well. Her team isn't excellent or anything, but like she's just now getting back into like shape, I guess, or not shape, but like physically there to perform after a critical injury that was bothering her all last season. So now she has a bit of an enforcer on her team, Sophie Cunningham.
Okay.
Who is fucking awesome, dude. All of her highlights she's a fucking savage, and she defends Caitlin Clark. So anytime you see Caitlin Clark go down by another player, Sophie Cunningham is in that motherfucker's face, like ready to fight.
Nice.
So those two together it's the best thing in the world. Like, I just love that like personal touch to it. You know what I mean? Like I feel very invested in this team because of that, the Indiana Fever. And the one thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I didn't know if you saw, was the Sophie Cunningham pointing meme. Did you see that this weekend?
Tell me, no.
Oh my God, dude. So she was talking about a foul that was called on Caitlyn that was not called on this other player. And she's like, well, she didn't get called. And then that player got fucking furious. Like, don't fucking point at me. Don't point at me. She's just like, she's just mocking her, like, fucking this bitch right here.
Nice.
And like not saying anything, just pointing at her the whole time. They're like about to get in this scuffle. And she's still just like, oh my God, dude.
Fire.
Look up that clip. It's amazing.
I'll put it in.
But so not a WNBA guy?
No, I'm honestly not a huge sports guy in general. I do think that the WNBA, the rise of the WNBA has been fascinating. Yeah, gay. I'm into dicks, brother. What are these balls? Not my favorite type of, but the rise of the WNBA has been fascinating. I think that it's interesting that Caitlin Clark is the face of the organization. I do think what you said earlier about her being white equals superstar. Why do you think that logic doesn't carry over to the NBA? Because there are plenty of superstars that are not white in the NBA.
I just think that like there's just something about her, man. Like I really don't think it's the fact that she's white, and I don't. That's the rhetoric behind like the media, and they're like, oh, they're picking on her because she's white. Like I'm not trying to say that's why she's a superstar. I think she's a superstar because in college and in the WNBA now, she is the best shooter in the league. She's like, fuck, man, she's so good. Yeah. And I think that's just the excitement that comes along with like seeing, because threes are exciting, dude.
Sure.
People love, when you're at the rim. And like that's all fun and great, and especially the WNBA, they're fucking savage at the rim. But you motherfucker. But seeing somebody that can shoot threes from anywhere is exciting.
It is crazy that how much Steph Curry changed the game. It's fucking crazy.
It is wild, and like I said, she very much plays in that style. Who
else is like who has fundamentally shifted a sport like a Steph Curry? In any sport, in football, or like one player who has changed the way that the entire fucking league plays.
Regardless of what you think about him, but there is no the quarterback position has entirely changed with Michael Vick.
Okay.
Entirely. Michael Vick in the early 2000s was a fucking superstar phenom. Granted, he never won a Super Bowl, but he was so exciting, and at the prime of his, because he was one of the first quarterbacks that it was so dangerous from any position. He could throw it as far as fuck, and he also was so incredibly fast. He was a cheat code with in Madden 2004.
Yeah.
He was so incredibly fast that you could just like you could bootleg and then just run with him like a running back. He was so fucking talented, and like I said, a cheat code. Granted, he never had the team to really get in there, but the one thing, obviously, with Michael Vick is the dogfighting. In the prime of his career, he was arrested and charged with a dogfighting ring that his family was running at his house. Granted, he was part of it. It was his house. You know what I mean? All those things.
It's the one thing. It's even before I knew he was a football player, I knew that he was the dogfighting guy. Like that's like that is his legacy. Much like a Louis C.K. is the guy that jacks off in front of people.
Yes.
Like
yes.
You make, for lack of, I don't want to sound like I'm downplaying it, because obviously dogfighting no good, but you do make one sort of critical error in the public light, and you are that guy forever.
100%.
It's kind of fascinating. Like there's not a whole lot of forgive and forget when it comes to the media. Even before, peak woke 2020 cancellation. This is like Michael Vick. When did that happen? Fucking 2000.
I mean, like I said,
9?
Yeah, no, it was earlier than that. I want to say 2007 or 8.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe. But it was at the prime of his career. He was literally unstoppable. And
did he just get fired and he's never played again, or what?
No, he went to jail.
Oh.
Like he actually served jail time.
Okay.
In the prime of his career, and he went back to the NFL, played for the Eagles, fuck them, and was still really good, but he was never quite the same player.
Do you think that murdering dogs was what gave him his superpowers? And then once you take away the dog fighting, he's like
he lost that dog in him.
He lost the dog in him. Yeah, they made him swear off dogs entirely. He's like, I don't have the dog within me then even. I got no dogs at all.
You can no longer have any sort of dog, especially not the dog in you.
Yeah.
I think that
How funny too would it be if he's like swapped to like iguana fighting or some shit? Like he did some other animal. Cockfighting? Yeah. It was just like, so anyway.
So definitely changed that position has never been the same because of Michael Vick. Absolutely.
All right.
And you see a lot of quarterbacks that are reaping the benefits of what he was able to do and have done it better. Cam Newton being one of those. But My goodness, dude. He was just a game changer, a literal game changer in the NFL, which is the biggest sport in the fucking world. Fuck soccer. I don't give a fuck.
You're not watching any World Cup?
I mean, I'll watch. Sure. I'll casually throw it on.
I will. That's exactly my level of care. Is I will casually throw it on once every 4 years.
Now, if Guatemala were playing, who they have not qualified in many years, but if they were playing, I'd probably be watching.
Hell yeah, dude.
But it's fun to watch with people that care.
That's your flavor of brown, by the way? I didn't know.
Yes, okay. It is. It is Guatemala.
Nice.
Central America, baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shouts out.
My brother just spent like a year in Guatemala and South America.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's fucking awful.
He didn't have that opinion.
I'm so glad my parents came here.
Yeah, he enjoyed it.
I wouldn't have had porn this whole time without it. No, I'm just kidding.
They're not beating their shit down there? They're beating their shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure, dude.
That's the capital of bananas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take your bananas out there, you know.
Okay, so this is another topic, a topic that you brought, but these fucking AI glasses,
brother.
Or come on. All right, so this week, if you guys are unfamiliar, Snapchat unveiled their new. I forgot to bring the name of it. It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Snapchat glasses.
The Snapchat glasses came out, and they are the ugliest. Fucking.
What do you mean?
You're gonna come in like these things are ripped. They're awesome. I thought you were gonna be wearing them when you came in, dude. I love it because it's.
Do I seem like that guy?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Not at all. It's funny that you brought this topic.
I was like, fuck, man.
No. It's funny because it strikes me as so much of like this is a Silicon Valley echo chamber.
Yes.
Of these dumbass fucking rich people who don't know what real humans want, and they surround themselves with yes men, and they make this thing, and it goes from prototype to like real actual development, and they're about to ship the thing, and everyone's like yay yay yay, and then they do one public outing, and everyone's like that's the ugliest piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
The fact that he's wearing those, I guess, like the CEO of Snapchat or whatever. Also, Snapchat is still alive. I didn't know that.
It's exclusively for drug dealers and pedophiles. Yeah. It is 100%.
That's what Snapchat is. Yeah, no, dead ass.
And children. That's where the pedophiles go. Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
If you are over the age of 17 and you're using Snapchat, you got problems. You are one of those two camps.
But we're fucking old men.
Yeah, but we're not using Snapchat.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, it's for the kids, I guess, and all the pedophiles.
And the pedophiles.
Shouts to you guys. But I think this is an abomination. I think Meta glasses are an abomination. I really hate the Ray-Ban Meta glasses so much.
I see those in real life.
Yes, me too. And you see the little ring on them. Like as soon as I see those, I'm totally checked out from you as a human being.
Interesting.
Because I'm like, you're refusing to live life with your own eyes, literally. Like that's kind of fucked up, man.
Interesting.
There's one thing if you're a RoboCop, you know what I mean? And it's like you're required to have robot eyes. But dude, if you work at a grocery store, you know what I mean? And you're just
you're Billy Bob Joe at the corner store.
If you're pushing carts for a living, I've been there. I've done that. You shouldn't have Meta glasses, dude. What the fuck do you need them for?
No, dude, you gotta record all this incredible thing. That's
yeah, absolutely, dude.
I have people at my place of office, two upper management people that wear them 24/7 all day, every day. It doesn't hit me like it hits you. I don't get the super negative reaction to it. I think if someone were rocking the Snapchat glasses in real life, I would throw a rock at them.
Those are fucking hideous.
They're horrific.
Those look like a prototype, and in the worst possible way. It's like, have you seen like the first Game Boy?
Yeah.
It looks like that
for sure.
Where it's like that. This looks like a piece of shit. However, it's a prototype, and it's supposed to it's like the inner workings and how we're gonna make this work, and then we'll put it in a nice little container. The Snapchat glasses are like bad 80s cheesy futuristic movie technology.
Yep.
Literally, I was thinking RoboCop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this looks like the CEO of the mega corporation in RoboCop would wear these.
It is what the nerds in the 80s thought the future would look like, because they couldn't even conceive of a thing that would be smaller than, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's
no fucking way anybody's gonna buy those, dude. Nobody's buying the Apple Vision Pro.
Oh, dude. Okay. So great thing to bring up. So MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, familiar. One of my favorite. He's just goated. He's incredible.
Slow down though, brother, because you've seen how many like speeding tickets that guy has?
Oh yeah, that's the meme.
Just slow down, brother.
That's so funny. The one thing again, you make one mistake. He's got a career. This man is a goddamn genius. He makes incredible content. It's the greatest tech content on the internet. It's unbelievable. He speeds through one school zone, and suddenly every fucking side, oh, go speeds, huh? The man, people can be more than one thing. It's so funny you said that. Fair enough. He speeds through school zones. He was, to be fair, he was going like 100 and like a 20.
Yeah, it's a little much.
It's so funny. But that is the one L he's ever taken. He has a spotless career otherwise.
Dude, there are body cam videos of him getting pulled over. Like at least a couple of them.
Okay, fair enough. I think I might have seen one of those now.
So he's a notorious speeder. I mean, dude, he's got all the money in the world. He has a great YouTube channel. He makes great content. Slow down.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just slow down, buddy.
I'd be speeding too. I'm not gonna lie.
I drive like a grandma, so I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going 5 to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The reason I brought him up is because he has a great point, which is that most I would say most of like the major tech companies in the world are doing the smart camera glasses thing, and you can start from one of two places. You can start from VR headset, or you can start from sunglasses. And then like you're adding tech, you're either trying to shrink the VR headset into something wearable every day, or you're trying to put more tech into the glasses so you meet somewhere in the middle. And like the goal is eventually to get to like right here where it becomes feasible. It looks like glasses and it has all the tech that you want in it.
Yes.
It's a very, very difficult thing to do. And right now people are just like, they're either choosing one of two camps. Like Apple chose the VR headset camp, Ray-Ban, whatever, Meta chose this one. And like Snapchat just went dead in the middle, where like it doesn't work for either one.
No, it looks like an abomination of those two things mashed together.
Yes.
They're really bad looking. I will say I wanted the Apple Vision Pro like when they first were announced, and then I saw the price tag. I was like, yeah, fuck that, maybe. But in a world
where I'm gay,
there's just no fucking way anybody needs those in any real form or fashion.
No.
It's just like, because I had the Meta goggles, I guess, the Meta Quests. So I got those for Christmas one year, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I didn't ask for them. I think my dad just got like an extra pair. He's like, here you go. You know, I used them like 4 times. I was like, oh, this is dope. I was playing
did you beat your shit with them?
No. I was using for
that's what they're for.
There's a browser on there, huh?
100%.
I assumed it would block everything.
No. There's a whole category on Pornhub, dude.
I swear to God, I didn't look.
That's crazy.
But I will admit, I did do there's like a Madden game on it, or a football game on there. I did that for like 3 solid weeks every day. And I was like, I'm getting cardio workouts out of this, brother. Dripping with sweat. Doing the whole
just
thing.
In your living room.
Just doing the whole fucking thing.
That's awesome.
But there's no practical reason you need any of those, dude.
I had the exact same thing. As a matter of fact, the box that monitor is sitting on is the MetaQuest box. I got them for Christmas a couple years ago. We did one.
Did you beat your shit?
I beat my shit.
Fuck yeah.
For sure. It's the first thing you do. I swear to God, it's the first thing you do. I'm shocked that you didn't do it. It's literally from the moment I opened the package, I'm like, all right, tonight is the night that we are.
It comes with like a lube bottle with it.
But we had one like wholesome family a day before I beat my shit miraculously with the future's technology. We had one like beautiful, handsome family day of like just normal. We did like the plank walk challenge you were talking about. Yeah. That shit was really fun.
You know what?
But since then I have not done anything with it.
It would be the fear, because that is a shared family device. I think that's probably what prevented me at that, because like I said, I used them like twice.
Sure. That
prevented me from using them completely, because I was like, if somebody opens the browser and it's fucking that.
It's incognito mode just like anything else, dude.
Oh, they have an incognito mode? Of course they do. Of course. All right. I'm going to go beat off to it right now. I'm digging out of my closet.
Sprint out of the house.
Run home.
Yeah. Mike just falls like, anyway, I don't know. I'm not a big believer in these. It may be the future. I think it actually probably is the future, but it's going to be a long time.
If it were just a regular glasses experience, and it just gave me subtitles for people that are using a different language than me, that's all I need. Like that. To me, that's the most minimalist way that those actually make sense for people in the real world, is that if we were just using them to translate other people's, so you could still have human connections, and like now you're not limited to language barriers.
Sure, or like talking into your phone and doing that. It's like, yeah, it's not, you're removing the barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
If everyone had those glasses for subtitles, imagine like traveling. It would be such a beautiful experience. You know, granted, you would need other people to be wearing them, but if to me that like everyone would want that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure, that's fair.
That would be an excellent experience, especially if they're like sunglasses, so that they're kind of like dual. Or you put your prescription in there if you want to. But I just mean like sunglasses that have the subtitles, call it a day.
The thing that I would love, and this is probably like
I just don't need my fucking Instagram feed in my goddamn eyeballs.
Totally agree with that. I have the notifications on my wrist. Even if you're wearing and like in my pocket, I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm so glad I got rid of my fucking Apple Watch. I mean, I use it for workouts, but like, dude, a real watch is fucking goated.
Yeah, I know. I might do.
Hear me out, brother.
I'm a fan though of having. I just got a call during this podcast, and I just go okay, and boom, and like I'm done. I don't have to do this fucking thing every.
But you don't have your phone on you.
What do you mean?
Like, if you don't answer the call, like you would.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're 100% correct. And like, there's no great. Honestly, it's like FOMO maybe or something.
But
you're right.
And I understand that point. But it's like you're always going to have your phone on you. You're always going to have it. And you can always check it.
Yeah, but
there's just that little bit, and because, dude, I was an Apple Watch truther for such a long time, not anymore. But there's such a beauty in like, oh yeah, I'll get it later. I don't need to fucking know. I don't need to know right this second. If you need to call me, you will call me. If there's an emergency, I will definitely hear it then. But like for fucking, oh dude, Duolingo needs you to practice fucking.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck, man.
That's fair. I exclusively do text and calls on my watch, but I do hear what you're saying. That it's not. I'm creating a scarcity thing when there is not one.
I need to start doing that with emails though, like because I don't have that same like intolerance for emails that come through, and I get so many goddamn spam emails that like I want to just delete my whole email account, but then there's just so much attached to it that it's like, fuck.
Gmail's letting you change your name now.
Really?
Mine has been the same, and it's like it's annoying. It's clunky. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but it's clunky, and it's like I have to spell it every single time that I say it on a phone.
Oh,
and like it'd be nice if it was just first name, last name. But yeah. Anyway, so fuck these AI glasses.
I just like I said, if it were a minimal practical device that wasn't just a device for ads, I would take it.
The thing that I would like that I think might be one step too far into dystopia is having what is this guy's fucking name? I would have their name right underneath their profile.
But honestly, dude, like you'll miss that. You'll miss forgetting someone's name.
You're right.
You'll miss it. You know, like it's like,
and it's like also,
dude, I don't need to know this guy's fucking name.
Yes, that, and also I every single time, 100% of the time that I've actually gone like, hey man, I'm an asshole. I'm the worst guy ever. I forgot your name. You got to tell me one more time.
But that like then it becomes a memorable moment.
100%. And also they are so receptive to that every time.
Because everyone does that.
Yes.
Everybody does that.
Yes.
There's a human element to that experience, to that exchange of like, dude, I'm so sorry. I want to know your name. What is it?
Yeah.
And then you remember it, and then like either you forget it that time or you remember it going forward. But like there's a human element to that. There's something so fucking anti-human about having a profile up like do. Here's this person's, like follower count the second I lay eyes on them.
You're right.
Fuck that.
You're right.
And then also what happens when ads take over your glasses, where it's like, oh, you're driving down the road and like all of a sudden you an unskippable Gatorade ad. You know what I mean?
Black Mirror, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I have that device right there, the Echo Show. It just started feeding me ads on the device that I bought, and it's just in my room, and I'm seeing advertisements. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I Google it, and like I go into settings and trying to turn it off. You can't turn it off,
of course.
And then so I Google it, and like the workaround is you put it in night mode. 24 hours a day.
Oh my
God. So it actually has 1 minute from 11:59 to 12 a.m. where I can see like it'll pop an ad, but for most of the day it's off. But like I would throw that if I didn't have that fixed, that would be in the garbage right now. Like it is beyond frustrating. It's so fucking stupid.
That's awful, man.
It's crazy.
It's dystopian, dude.
Oh my God.
And at least like getting into watch culture, that part, it was the most fascinating in that like, it was such a breath of fresh air not to have notifications on my wrist anymore.
Okay.
So I stand it big time. And even if you get one of those like digital watches, like Chris, he likes the Casio, like the $25 ones, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I do.
Those are just nice to have.
It looks like an old school alarm clock.
Yeah. I love those.
Okay. All right. Maybe.
I wouldn't wear that particular watch. I just mean like just having a watch that doesn't fucking give you ads is great. You know, like we're just such in that that mindset that it's just normal to us now. But
yep,
getting out of it was a blessing. So
okay, fair enough.
Highly suggest it.
Unless
you're working out.
Yes, it's nice.
Because I need to know my stats.
Oh, for sure. I'm using so much. I'm using this data for so much. I'm like, I'm like, okay, great. Closing my rings, I get, but anything beyond that, or like I had like Strava or whatever, which is tracking my cardio. I don't do nothing with that information. It tracks it, and then I don't ever look at it ever again.
Okay? Sorry, I want to go a little bit more into this topic about the AI glasses. AI in general. What is your like? Are you tool guy?
Sure, but I also think it's the bridge. This is not my point. It's Stavros Halkias' brilliant point, which is that like the promise of AI is that it would do the menial tasks that humans don't want to do, so that we can go create art.
Yeah.
It is crazy to me that we're using it for the art part.
Yes,
it's so fucking stupid. Like have it do your taxes. Have it fucking when I was looking for apartments, I had it open up apartments.com, the Claude browser app, and like give me a list of all this shit, and like it just created a list of these things, like stuff that I don't want to be doing. I can offload it to the AI. That stuff is great. I did
it for my workout, like my training program, because so especially when you're like trying to get back in the gym and figure out what you want to do routine wise, there's definitely a part of you, like if you've grown up.
That's just a monitor.
If you've grown up chubby or like unathletic, at least in my experience, like there's some workouts you just don't want to do. You know what I mean? Or it's like you have to find like alternatives for shit like that. And any new program, like I'll always find something like, oh, fucking walking lunges, dude. I'm not going to take up the space of the gym doing these goddamn things. Yeah. So I was like, make me a program based on the knowledge of Mike Matthews, Chris Gethin, fucking Mike Israetel. Like these are like big fitness influencers and like scientists shit. So it's like put together all of their learnings and give me a program where it's like I'm using as little like space in the gym as possible.
Love that.
And it's like it literally gave me like a perfect workout, like tailored to me. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Sub something else in, and then like it measured out all the sets. I mean, it was like that to me was like the best use I've ever, the use case that I've had for it.
It is incredible.
I swear by it. I think it's
incredible.
amazing.
It's unbelievable. It's like, I mean, it is astonishing. I've gotten used to it at this point, but the fact that it can do exactly what you just described, or the fact that you can talk to it like a human, you can, for lack of a better term, Google search shit.
You could JOI like with your fucking name.
Just have it. Yeah. My favorite is when it's talking to you. So like Claude, the one that I use, it uses a lot of processing power when it's thinking about shit, and it takes a long time to give you an answer. It does not have that ability when it's talking to you, because it has to carry on a conversation. So it's just shooting from the hip, like, let's hope for the best. Here's some bullshit. And so like I don't ever use that. I also hate. I hate. Yeah, it does not know how to do a conversation.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to use it for that. You know, like literally, it's just like those basic things that you like. I don't want to think about my workout today.
Yeah,
just list it out.
That stuff is great.
List it out for me, dude.
That is, but the fact that it can do that is really astonishing.
It's amazing.
I take it for granted.
And like, dude, especially if you like drop in references, like I dropped in PDFs of like the training programs that I liked, and I like using these as a reference, create a fucking, it was amazing. But I'm also not like making advertisements for the podcast using AI.
Oh yeah. By the way, okay, I have a question for you. What is it about an AI created flyer that my brain knows right away? My brain knows right away that it's AI.
There's no, because there are certain elements, and I'm bullshitting, I'm making it up right now, but my thinking is there are layers in Photoshop that we all recognize. It's like a pattern recognition. You kind of know where you know what a real drop shadow looks like.
Yep.
Versus AI, where it's like just kind of guessing it.
I guess.
Does that make sense? Like where it's like like you can see layers in a Photoshop file.
Sure.
And no matter how good it is, like you can always see those layers, and you know how they built it, especially if you have like that mind, because you've made graphics 100%. And shit. So it's like at least you know how that's built. You see the layers there. When it's AI, it's just a flat fucking.
Yes.
It's just flat. It's literally not real. So yeah, there's something about it that's just not quite textile like a Photoshop file is.
Does
that make sense?
I think that's a good assessment.
Is that a fair? Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of made that up.
I like it. I think you're
I was
right.
bullshitting, dude.
Yeah, great stuff. I want to do some watch lists specifically. I'm curious about one thing that we saw together, but
Oh my gosh.
before we get into that,
Okay.
what have you been watching recently? Anything you've liked?
Yes. So
By the way, as kind of a cool podcast segment, like just talking about like what you've seen recently.
yeah,
movies.
like honestly, I feel like you should lead with that, where it's like, make your intros and then ask like, hey man, what you been watching?
Yeah,
and
but I
then-
like to be separate and different and kind of unique. I think in my the way that I'm doing it, I think is just like totally unique and different than what you're doing because I put mine right at the end.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Watching, dude. Okay, so I started watching. Let's see. I watched Mad Men for the first time. Like
Okay.
all,
How far you finish it?
all of it.
Oh wow.
The whole thing.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Okay.
And I will say, I was waiting for the perfect time to do it, because like I'd started it a couple times and then like for whatever reason it wasn't clicking with me, even though I knew, hey, I'm going to like this show. So the transition of like moving out of my home with my ex-wife, I'm moving out of the home, getting my own place, like that whole process, like there's something about Mad Men that was so like dudes rock
Yeah.
that also kind of gave me a sense of like,
It's like pretty misogynistic, that show, right?
oh no, 100%,
Yeah.
100%, but it like helped me through
Okay,
that process.
okay.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be fine, dude.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna be a fucking man about it, and I'm gonna, like, there was,
pinch the ass of my secretary at work.
yeah,
Start a
absolutely.
new relationship.
There was something so, yeah, totally like you said, masculine, fucking dudes rock. Something about that
Ripping cigs, doing whiskeys at brunch.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
brunch, lunch.
that motivated the fuck out of me. And granted, those aren't characters that you should be looking up to in any form or fashion, but like just that, having that around me during that very tumultuous time in my life was needed. Like I needed that show at that time.
Nice.
Because it kind of like made me feel like, oh, no matter what, like I'll figure it out.
That's what's
It'll
up.
be fine.
I was I don't think it's ever. I was gonna do the thing of like, oh, maybe I'll try it again, but I don't think I'm ever gonna try it again. I got through 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Season and a half. It's
2
just
seasons.
not my bag. I think it was slow, dude. Like
Man.
slow. And people complain about Better Call Saul being slow, which I completely disagree with. Better Call Saul is my favorite show of all time, and
Dude, I've heard that so often.
it is unfucking believably.
And
good.
I'm a Breaking Bad guy, where it's like I feel like nothing will ever compare to
It's
Breaking
better.
Bad.
It's better. I'm telling you.
It's Better Call Saul.
Saul and Breaking Bad are my 2 favorite shows ever, and I like Saul more, so therefore
Wow.
Saul's my favorite of all time. They're very, very similar. Breaking Bad is higher highs. Better Call Saul is more consistently good. So
Okay.
it's like just this level the whole time.
It's almost unfair because Vince Gilligan like cut his teeth with Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? That was like I don't know, it was maybe 2nd or 3rd show that he like ran, but like that was his project. That was his thing. You know what I mean? And then he got to perfect television, in my opinion, and like reinvent how television was made with Breaking Bad. And then for him to be like, I think I have more story to tell, and then make a whole other series, that's amazing. But like is Better Call Saul great because of what Breaking Bad
Yes.
gave it?
Yes, of course. They are not only are they the same universe, they are so intertwined that it's actually. I mean, I don't want to tell you the thing.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of impossible. It is impossible to fully appreciate Better Call Saul without a love of Breaking Bad.
So I think that's where I'm at, where I'm like, it will always be like a spin-off to Breaking Bad.
It literally is that.
Yeah.
It literally is that, and it's incredible.
I-
Both things are true.
And I've heard that. I've heard that on multiple occasions. It's the best show ever made.
It's the best show ever made. The cinematography is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It is the best I've ever seen. People are I've seen a couple clips of that Ripley show recently. That looks like similar level of cinematography.
Oh, Ripley, the
black and white.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard that's like one of the best looking shows ever. Like I don't know the amount of setups that the amount of camera placements that they're doing for just normal dialogue scenes. Like it is astonishing. It is so fucking. I'm just picturing being an actor on that set and just being like, all right, well, we're gonna be here for the next 8 hours to do this one scene because
Wow.
like they're just it's crazy.
I need to check it out. I really do.
It's so cool. But,
And I got so frustrated watching Michael McKean's character in that show.
oh, he's the best.
I hated him so
Such
much.
an asshole. He's the best. He's the best. I love that character.
He's a great actor, but like I hated that character so much that I think that's what kind of kept me from going to finishing it.
Sure.
Because I just despise that fucking character.
Yeah. Why haven't you on Better Call Saul? I don't remember. You had a thing. Mad Men. Yeah. So AMC. AMC is like had a real run there.
Oh man, they were the biggest channel in the fucking world for a time, dude. Like, I remember the last season of Breaking Bad and just how intense the discourse was at the time. Like the Reddit boards, the subreddits for Breaking Bad, like all the theories. Like, will anybody ever be as fucking tuned in as they were at the time? Because now it's like, oh, it's streaming this weekend and like I'll finish it and call it a day. Everyone's at a different spot. Whereas like for this and then some of the great HBO shows, Game of Thrones, which we'll talk about later, but like you're there in it at the same time with everybody else.
It is so much better.
It's so much better that way. I fucking miss that 100%. So much.
It's crazy because
we all know what we're doing on Sunday night, brother.
Yes. Oh. HBO is still the king of the Sunday night event show, tentpole show. Before this, it was what's the rich people on the island thing? Fuck. It's like a anthology. Every season's different.
White Lotus.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, people. It wasn't as big of a thing as Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is probably the biggest show that we will ever see again. Like it was just such a fucking moment.
And biggest letdown in the history of television ever of all time.
The saddest I've ever been probably. I was when you're talking about being autistically obsessed with Kiss. That is what I was with Game of Thrones.
Really,
I was. Obsessed.
Really?
Obsessed.
The books too?
I read the books 3 times.
Fuck!
3 times.
I love it, dude.
The third time I read, because book 4 and 5.
I love it when I meet a fucking nerd like me, dude. Like somebody just like autistically, like I'm gonna obsess about this, and
oh my God,
I'm not gonna tell anybody.
I've never been into anything as much as I was in Game of Thrones.
I love this, dude.
So, dude, book 4 and 5.
This is your host right here. I fucking love this.
Book 4 and 5 happen at the same time. So on my third read of the series, I read them in chronological order. So you get like two chapters of book 4, 1 chapter of book 5, and it was so cool because a lot of times the events in both books, it'll be like from Sam Tarley's perspective in 4 and then Jon Snow's perspective in 5 of the same event. Yeah. So then you read the events back to back and you get 2 characters' perspectives. So cool. Anyway, that was awesome. But I was Reddit forums were I was obsessing on the A Song of Ice and Fire Reddit forum, just knee deep in these theories, fan theories, dude. I was obsessed, so interested in what was going on, and the show just kept catching up. I remember because I started with the show, and then I watched all the way through season 3, episode 9, The Red Wedding. The Red Wedding happens, and I'm like, okay, holy fucking shit.
That was the best show ever. All time.
What are we doing? That is completely insane, holy shit. And so then I bought all the books and read them. Yeah. And then I finished the show as it was coming out. And I mean, the finale of season 6 was my favorite episode of the whole show for the longest.
Was that Battle of the Bastards?
No, Battle of the Bastards is episode 9 of that series, that season, but and we're very in the weeds on Thrones right now, but season 6 is when the cracks start to show. 5 is when the cracks start to show. They run out of book season 4. Yeah. So this difference is so stark. It's so like you can have the roadmap. Like George R.R. Martin was very involved with the show, and like they asked him where it was going. All the events in season 8 will eventually happen, quote unquote, eventually happen in the books.
He's gonna fucking croak before.
He's going to die for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow he's dying. It's never happening. I'm over this.
Yeah, no. There's no fucking way.
When people bring up Game of Thrones, I'm like, I dip my toe back into the mindset that I used to have, but I have truly and honestly lost. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Good for you.
He's going to die. It's over. It is over. If you are still holding on to this idea that it's going to happen, you're fucking delusional. It's over. He's fat as shit and he's old. Yeah. He's 115 and he's 350 pounds. It's over.
Dude, yeah, it's over, but there's no fucking way. Have you seen Logan Lucky?
Yeah, it's great. Okay, no, hilarious.
I love that scene so much. I bring that shit up all the time. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes in a comedy movie ever. Anyways, but yeah, Game of Thrones, one of the most disappointing television series of all time. So please tell me, what was your reaction to the finale of Game of Thrones?
I got to own up and say that it wasn't until further reflection that I started hating it. While watching, I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm having a good time. I'm interested. Okay. I was mostly just intrigued, and I wanted to know where the plot wrapped up so bad. It wasn't until I was thinking about it more, and I was like, well, that sucked, and like, wow, that was kind of a letdown. And like the fact that the whole Battle of Winterfell or whatever, the fact they wrap up the White Walker thing in one episode, all that shit.
But the way they did it was fucking sick.
There's some cool shit.
I still love that. I still love the knife thing. I thought that was great. I thought it was a nice touch.
I guess, but it strikes me as similar to a Last Jedi situation where you're subverting expectations just to do it without any without any like reason behind it.
Yeah.
You make it Arya.
Because there was no reason that it was her.
Why the fuck is it Arya?
Yeah.
Why is it Arya?
If it was anybody else with the same move, I would have been
sure.
I would have stand over it.
Or you
like, it was fucking Bran. Let's fucking go. Dude.
Or Bran should like mind meld into a dragon that eats like it's something that makes sense that you set up because like they resurrect
something that makes sense.
Yeah, they resurrect Jon Snow literally for no reason.
Yeah. No.
Why did that happen?
Yeah.
What did he do after he got resurrected?
He kills Daenerys, right?
It couldn't have been anyone else. It had to be him. And like, there's the whole prophecy thing of him like being like none of it mattered. So it was a big disappointing turd.
Yeah, it's awful.
Truthfully, the biggest cultural sensation television show that we will ever see again, and then the biggest letdown that we will ever see.
It's for a good amount of time, it was the greatest television show ever made.
Unfucking believable. I still get like Instagram reels and shit of scenes. Goosebumps.
Yeah.
The writing is unbelievably good.
Yes.
It's just so it's tense, it's exciting, just dialogue. And like that's what people don't remember. That's why House of the Dragon's pretty great. Is that most of it just feels like Thrones seasons 1 through 4, where it's just jousting with your words. Ooh. And like what's that fucking asshole's name that you love? Who's that guy? That fucking writer. I hate that. Social Network.
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin.
So Aaron Sorkin likes to think that he can do this. Likes to think that he creates.
Come on, dude.
I fucking hate Aaron Sorkin. He sucks ass. He's so annoying. Social Network is the only good thing he's ever written. I hate his it's like
you saw Steve Jobs.
Oh, I like Steve Jobs. Fair enough. But to that point,
those are my best like dialogue duels ever.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one. And I'm coming out strong because I do feel passionately about this fucking guy. But the reason that I do is because he's annoying. He's very good at writing. Like Steve Jobs is a prick.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is a prick.
Yes.
So when you write dialogue for those people, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. But when you're writing normal humans, like having these dialogue jousts, like I get it when it's a medieval throne room and they're like talking about the fate of their country.
And all they do is read. Yeah. Like,
sure.
Yeah.
That tracks. Like when the dialogue joust thing tracks in Game of Thrones. It does not track in The Trial of the Chicago 7, one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen.
No, undeniably bad movie because I think he does himself a disservice when he directs his own things because he needs an editor. The reason why Social Network is so great is because it's a David Fincher film.
Have you seen the video that surfaced recently of Fincher and him talking in the writer's room?
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you. It's fucking so sick. Because they go through the entire script and Fincher line by line goes, what's the motivation behind this? Why are we saying this? Like, let's get rid of that line. Let's get rid of it. He essentially co-wrote the thing.
Yeah.
Like he went through literally the whole script.
He edits him. Yeah. Like he desperately needs an editor. And the reason why Steve Jobs was so good, it was fucking, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. 28 years later. Fuck. What's his name?
That guy? Yeah, anyway, I know.
Slumdog Millionaire. Fuck. What's his name?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Fuck. Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle, yes. Danny Boyle directs that movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So to me, he needs an editor. He needs someone that's going to kill his darlings because not every line that he writes is perfect.
Have you seen the trailer for The Social Reckoning?
Yeah.
Have you seen the first line of it being totally inaudible? It's so goddamn funny.
Shouts to Honora, dude. She's making a comeback.
Honora's like, Steve Jobs or whatever, fucking Mark Zuckerberg, you're really...
Listen, before I go on, I want to make something clear.
Okay.
I have a hunch you're not a fan of Facebook.
Huh? Like your opening line.
What? Everyone, what?
What?
Yeah.
That movie's going to suck shit. It's going to be horrible.
I'm excited to see not Mark Strong. What's his name? Jeremy Strong.
Jeremy Strong's great.
I love him, dude. And him as Mark Zuckerberg, I'm sure it's going to be great. And Bill Burr's in it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the fuck out of it.
I might. Let me know if it's good.
But I also am going into it knowing it's not Fincher and that Aaron Sorkin's writing it and that some of the dialogue is going to be good.
Aaron Sorkin's directing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's directing it. Yes. So I'm going into it knowing that some of the dialogue will be good, but it will be overwrought. It will be too much.
Okay. Fair enough. Fincher's just the man. He's just the coolest guy.
Fincher is oh my God. He's the GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah, I'm at a stage in my life where I think he's a better director than Quentin Tarantino.
That's honestly fair. They are my two favorite directors.
Yeah, and I love Tarantino. I really do. But
Tarantino's still my guy, but I totally think that's fair. That's fair.
No, David Fincher, and granted, Tarantino has a lot of these movies that are very rewatchable for me. Nothing, maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is on that rewatchability. But this is a huge thing for me, and maybe your audience is not going to know this very much, but for me, movie watching, it's not necessarily always about how good the movie is. For me, it's always about, do I want to watch this again right now? Like to me, that's like, I fucking love movies like that.
Yes.
So David Fincher, across the board, every movie he's ever done, I'm like, I will watch this. I would watch it twice in a row. That's how much I fucking loved it.
I feel you.
Nolan does that to me too. And Nolan would be my favorite, but like Fincher is just... Fuck, dude. I could watch Girl with Dragon Tattoo like 4 times in a row.
100%. Mine's Gone Girl. I love it so much.
Yeah, I could watch that 2 times. Like, seriously. Like, the second it's over, fucking rewind that shit, dude. Let's go again. It's like oppressive is the word that comes to mind, but just the vibes of those movies it's just so... Well, you got Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross.
Oh, the goats.
And, dude, they killed it with Challengers, too. Did you watch that?
Of course. I fucking love Challengers.
Let's go.
One of the hottest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
It's gay as shit, but like it is... By the way, I didn't notice, again, Instagram reel, or... I keep saying Instagram reel. I'm not an Instagram reel person. There's a TikTok. I'm where the kids are at on TikTok. Anyway, TikTok of the scene where they first...
You're on Snapchat, actually.
yeah. I'm not a drug dealer, so it only leaves one option.
Going back to the title of this episode.
yeah, exactly. Full circle. Much like a little boy.
Much like the first thing that the thing they just learned in school.
Yeah. What was I getting at? TikTok. Oh yeah. So challengers, dude. When they're watching Zendaya for the first time, play, and they're sitting next to each other. There's that moment when he like grabs his leg or whatever. There's just one quick shot of the two of them looking back and forth, and you're watching their eyes. And I've seen the movie 3 times. Never caught this. They are both fully erect.
Hell yeah.
Fucking straight up boners. Hard cocks in this. Just watching Zendaya, it's like the movie's just dripping with sexual tension. It's the hottest fucking movie ever. Oh my god, it's awesome, and the music is unbelievable. The way they shot the final match is just the coolest, most exciting.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So I have a friend who's like a big tennis person. She's like, I hated it. So like, I guess the tennis maybe isn't the best in the movie, but
that's a bummer.
It's still edited within an inch of its life. I love that movie. However, I feel like we missed out on a Eiffel Tower situation.
Like
that's
how they advertised it.
That was a big letdown.
Sure.
Because I was like, I'm expecting to see some shit, man. Like, let's rock. It's Zendaya.
Yep.
Finally, we get this scene. And so now I'm in therapy for treating women like objects. So here we go.
Hell yeah, dude. She's never doing a nude scene ever. She's not doing it, dude. She lasted 3 seasons of Euphoria without showing a tit, not once.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Yeah,
no, she's too chaste for that.
100%.
Her and Tom Holland.
Yeah,
what a perfect couple.
Tom Holland's still hot. They're both beautiful, obviously.
He seems a little boyish, does he not?
I gotta clear this narrative up. I'm not a goddamn pedophile. I'm doing this for the bit.
But okay, can I say this?
Please.
I would assume that you would want to be with a guy that's more rugged.
Nah, I'm a twink guy.
You're a twink guy. Oh my god, Chris, watch out, brother. You hang out with Chris a lot, brother.
Chris is too skinny. He's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, Chris is a delightful
He's
young
a friend.
man.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
a friend, yeah. But nah, it's not. I need like Chalamet's my shit.
Ooh,
it's my shit, dude.
That's kind of hot, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
I support that.
Thank you very much for supporting my.
I don't give a flip, dude. I don't give a fucking flip, dude.
What was I gonna say?
My type is B. Arthur. You know B. Arthur?
Is that wait? Oh fuck! If it's a joke, it's going over my head.
Yeah, damn it, from the Golden Girls.
Fuck! I knew it was something. I was thinking old lady. Damn it! That was very good. Very good.
That's my type. Do you support it?
I support it.
Thanks, man.
I don't give a fuck. I support it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about Supergirl.
brother, why? Why are we doing this? Why are you making me do this?
Josh and you made me do this. Josh
No, I didn't make you.
You pulled me screaming.
You could have passed.
You're right.
No, I wanted to hang out with my buddy Harvey, and we got an invite to go see Supergirl advanced screening before the film comes out in theaters. That's just the kind of things we do. You know what I mean?
We're just cool inside guys like that.
We're fucking inside guys. Yeah, we went to go see Supergirl. So I was relatively excited, because I liked Superman fine. I don't need to rewatch it. One of the things that I told you about Superman is that I thought it was ugly. Like, I don't think it's a very well... I don't think that the cinematography was very good, but I think that was
fisheye lens.
It was the fisheye lens, and it was James Gunn's, his vision for it just to me is not Superman at all. However, the content of the movie felt very Superman. The writing, very Superman. The character itself, the best representation of Superman we've seen since Christopher Reeve. Didn't love the look of the movie. That was the only thing. I was like, to me, this is going to age like milk. I don't think I'll ever watch this again.
Yep.
But with Supergirl, I like Lobo. I like Supergirl. I was like, it's the second movie of the DCU.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rock. Let's go see it. You know, I was relatively like stoked for it. I thought the first trailer was decent. What were your expectations going in?
Very similar. I enjoyed Superman more than you did. I think it's a solid like 3 out of 5. I would never, I would.
No, I'm right there with you.
Okay, cool. We have identical thoughts. Then I would watch it again. I enjoyed it. I was not in love like some people were, but I do like the hope core, the hopium type thing,
great.
which is very Superman. I had a couple problems with the movie, but generally speaking, I was interested, and more so, I was interested in the meta behind the scenes stuff. The fact that James Gunn, Peter Safran are taking over this DC.
Yep.
They are co-CEOs of the studio. I'm like, this is the vision. We're getting a new slate.
One vision. Like,
Right.
I'm down.
Yes, and also like you're giving it to a creative. Like Peter Safran's the money guy, the producer guy. You got James Gunn in equal standing, and he's the creative.
And for DC, he's done nothing but good things.
Yes.
The Suicide Squad was great.
Oh, I would argue he's never made a bad superhero movie.
Oh, dude, I'm right there with you. Absolutely, 100%. I would say Peacemaker was one of the most refreshing comic book series that I've ever fucking seen. So yeah, I was all in. And granted, I don't want to blame Supergirl on James Gunn either, because this is not him. He didn't direct it.
I disagree. I am putting the blame solely at their feet, because you don't release this movie in the state that it's in. You don't. The optics of this are...
I don't know how the script gets passed.
His whole thing is, we're not going to greenlight a script until it's ready, until it's cooked. We're not going to be starting production like the Marvel formula of like changing the script while we're shooting. We're not doing that. So then how does this script end up on your desk and you sign off on it? It is abysmally bad. The script is like the foundation of the movie is completely flawed. Like, dude, there's no motivation for anyone. There's no motivation. There's no reason broadly to tell this story. There's no story being told. It's the most boilerplate. They started with the character. They say, we have Supergirl, make us a script for it. Like, it should be the opposite. Hey, I have this great idea about a Supergirl thing, like the fact that she's a drunk or whatever. Like, there's so much interesting stuff you could mine from that. But they came with nothing. They started with nothing. Yeah. And then everything they added on top of nothing was also nothing.
It is the worst Guardians of the Galaxy movie ever made. Like, it feels like a bad Guardians script, you know? Like, that's what I felt coming out of it. I thought the writing was abysmal, like you just said. To me, it was just totally uninspired. Ugh. Nothing about that movie felt like it needed to be made for any reason. And it was so... Not that it's Supergirl's fault. I didn't like the actress at all.
No, she sucked ass.
She was really bad.
She was horrible.
Everyone
in the movie was horrible, but she was like bad.
Jason Momoa.
She's okay. Fair enough.
He was having fun.
The only bright spot of the entire film. Hey Tits was very funny. That was like the only laugh. They got one laugh out of the whole movie. Hey Tits. He called her Tits. That's good stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I liked I liked him because he was like the only one that understood the assignment of like, let's be campy and have fun time, a good old fun time, and be badass.
But can you answer me this, Josh? Why was what's his name? Momo? What the fuck is the character's name?
Lobo.
Why was Lobo in the movie? Why was he there? He had nothing to do.
To sell the fucking movie, dude.
Dude, because he was just there.
Imagine if it was just Supergirl. You know, like, you're not going to get everybody through the door for just... I mean, I don't think it's doing great to begin with. but like you're not getting anybody in the door without Lobo. Like,
Okay.
not that he's like even a big character. I just mean like it's more of a selling point.
Sure. Okay. So then
And
again,
it's so low risk for them to incorporate that character versus anybody else.
I'm fine with incorporating the character. My point is give him something to do. He does nothing. He's just there. Like if he was central to the plot, I can't take credit for this idea. This is Dan Merle, one of my favorite YouTube reviewers.
Yeah.
This like why isn't Lobo's bounty the same bad guy that they're going after? Then you have an interesting dynamic. He's trying to kill her. She's trying to keep him alive. Suddenly there's conflict. Like why the fuck is he? He's just there.
But that would require good writing, dude.
You're right. You're right.
Like they just weren't interested
Silly
in that.
me, silly me. But why the fuck did you greenlight this script? It's crazy to me. And like
The worst needle drop in history.
the worst. By the way, the worst side character I've ever seen.
Fuck.
The trope of having to babysit a dumb bitch who is useless, does nothing, has
Does
no
nothing.
powers, is uninteresting.
A liability the entire time.
It's literally everyone's least favorite thing in a video game is the escort mission.
Yeah.
The movie's a fucking escort mission. And like she doesn't even like at the again, this is one of my least favorite tropes, but typically, even with this trope, you'll get at the end a little nugget where the idiot asshole side character that no one likes does a little thing and saves the guy. Nothing.
Didn't do
She doesn't do shit the whole movie. She doesn't like. She's useless. She's a wet blanket. She's dragging everything down.
And it just seemed like the laziest plot device to use her to gain sympathy for her and her family that were killed at the beginning of the movie. I mean, spoilers. Who gives a shit?
Give a fuck.
I mean, it is just a slop bucket situation, and not in the good way, not in the slop chop way. I just mean like uninspired in the greatest sense of the word. Well, you came out of it saying it is the worst Marvel Phase 4 film. Like, I love that. I thought that was hilarious.
What are we doing? Why are we releasing Phase 4 garbage at the very beginning of the DCU?
It's the second movie.
It's crazy.
That is the most egregious of it all. Like, to me, if like this is a bad movie amongst the DCU, fine. This is the second movie in the DCU, and that's what it is.
It's crazy.
Fuck.
It's insane.
Fuck. We're fucked.
We're fucked. It's over. It's over, dude. It's over. Like, and it really does make me question their leadership.
And honestly, dude, I will say, whenever they announced like Batman Brave and the Bold, like, because I'm a big Batman guy.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. No,
dude, it's DCU Batman.
I don't know.
And guess who they got to direct it, dude? Or I think so. Andy Muschietti, who directed The Flash.
Oh no.
They're like, we love what this guy did with Batman in The Flash, so let's give him Batman, a whole new DCU Batman. That sounds like shit. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. And I'll go watch it, of course, because it's a Batman movie, and I will be there, fucking first in line or whatever. But no part of me is excited for that. I don't care who their Batman's going to be. Like, I'm just so out of the loop on that.
Yeah.
Just let Matt Reeves cook. Leave him to his device. Like, just don't touch Batman right now. Honestly, while Matt Reeves is still cooking, just leave it alone. So this is really bad for the DCU.
It's very, very bad. I'm just shocked that they would allow this to happen. And we haven't even talked about the worst part of the film, which is the editing. The editing is, I would argue it's like headache inducing the entire time. I literally, and by the way, this is thank you for the invite for this. I appreciate it for sure. I'm genuinely.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's what happens when it's a screen. It's free,
yes,
so it's like, oh yeah.
You never know. You never know. So you're rolling the dice, right? But I would have walked out 15 times in the movie were it not like a special invite that my friend whatever had. I had to close my eyes through a lot of it. I had to like close off my senses from the fucking barrage because I was literally getting a headache. And the reason mostly for that is because the editing is, there's no flow, there's no momentum to the scenes. There's 15 cuts per minute. Yeah. There's not a length of time where they're not cut. And I was like, this is either the worst editor of all time, or this is the worst movie of all time, and it was salvaged in the editing room into being watchable.
I'm sure there's a better movie in there. I'm sure there is, but I think
I looked it up.
Okay, please.
I looked it up.
Okay, please.
The editors have both. There's a man and woman combo. They've both.
There's
done,
your problem right there. That the latter, if you know what I mean.
They've both of these editors have done quality work in the past. I was gonna look it up, but I don't care. But they've done legitimate quality work in the past, which means that they were handed 200 hours of bullshit, and they like just had to make something work because. So this is the fault of the director. And again, the fault of the brand new co-CEOs for allowing this dog shit to be released.
So there are some screenings that I'll go to, and like Chris has been on the show, and I do the movie podcast with him, of course. For those that haven't seen it, but there are movies that I'll go into, and I'm like, Chris would absolutely hate this. Like, I can stand a bad movie just to like, yeah, it's Supergirl, I'll finish it. Like, Chris would probably be legit mad.
I was fucking mad.
I was mad. I was mad. Like, I knew it was bad, but like, there's a different sense of like making Chris mad with something.
yeah.
That it's like, oh man, like I'm gonna really get it after this one. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be so mad that like he'll be inconsolable for a while.
That's hilarious.
He gets fucking pissed,
That's
dude.
really
when he
funny.
feels like his time is wasted.
Yeah.
This is one of those where I'm like, oh my god, Chris would have walked out of this fucking movie. And I say that because like when we saw Old, did you ever see Old?
Oh, the remake?
No.
Of course, M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Hilarious.
The Beach That Makes You Old.
So funny.
Both of us were like, both of us wanted to leave the entire time.
That's crazy, dude.
But we were both like, he's still sitting there, I'm still sitting there. But I was like, I was ready to go. I thought it was fucking terrible.
Hilarious.
But there was also the joy of us being upset about the movie afterwards that made it worth watching together. But this is one of those where it's like he would be inconsolable. He would be so fucking furious.
No, I think a perfect comparison is something that we all three just went to go see, which is Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day is dumb as fuck, but I had a great time because it was so funny. It was hilariously bad. I was laughing at the screen constantly the whole movie. There was not a joyous moment in Supergirl except for the time when Lobo called her tits. That's funny. 100% of the other time I was miserable. I wanted to leave. I was just sad. Like I had to close my eyes again for much of it.
But I think Disclosure Day had like great actors going for it.
Yes. No, Disclosure Day is infinitely better, obviously.
Yeah. I will agree to that as well. Like Supergirl is genuinely terrible, just really fucking bad. But Millie Alcock, and she's in like House of the Dragon. Like I know she's a good actress.
She's good in House of the Dragon.
I know she's a good actress, but she has zero charisma as this character.
Zero, yeah, 100%. And there's also just completely unconvincing when she's doing her power stuff. Like when she throws punches, nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't believe you for a second. Even when she's doing the laser eyes, she doesn't even like change her face. She's just like they just paint a red line on the screen. Oh, egregious.
And the CGI was poor for most of it.
By the way, you talking about cheap plot elements earlier. The fact that they shoot the dog in the face in the first 2 seconds, I was like, okay.
Because they didn't want to animate the dog for the whole movie.
Exactly, it's expensive to animate the dog. I'm like, but it's just so lame. The literal ticking clock of everything is just it's so boilerplate.
It like seriously, the plot device of like the dog is poisoned and the antidote, because there should be an antidote. Like just in case, of course, because villains do that all the time. It should be on the neck of the main guy, and let's spend the whole movie just going for that.
By the way, one of the most boring villains of all time.
Yeah.
Nothing villain.
Matthias Schoenaerts. So this is a guy that I worked on a movie of his back in the day. It was actually a really good movie called The Mustang. No. Yeah. The Mustang, yeah.
Okay.
Fucking solid movie. He goes to prison and he's a fucking ne'er-do-well. He's a fucking bad guy. But he gets into rehabilitating horses, wild horses, and like breaking them in.
Interesting.
It's because there's an actual prison reform program where you can train horses. And it's like, it gets you away from the populace of prison and like you don't get into fights. Basically, like your main focus and job is to take care of wild horses.
Nice.
Great movie.
Cool.
He's fantastic in it. He went to jail recently, and I was like, this motherfucker better not be training horses.
Oh, yeah,
wow. But I guess after that, like, it was some weird tax thing, I think, for him. Anyways, first gig out of jail is fucking Supergirl.
He was hamming it up, having a good time.
I guess, but the villain itself, totally unmotivated.
Useless.
Not interesting. He did what he could with it. But he's a good actor.
Agreed.
And I will say, like, most of the actors in this are good actors.
I guess that's fair.
But to me, this screams of zero direction. Because of the editing, because of like it just didn't flow in any sort of real way. Like to me, this is solely on the director for me. Like even James Gunn, I'm sure had the best intentions getting this one made, and maybe on paper it sounded better to them, but the result is abysmal. And that you got to blame the director, dude.
Abysmal dog shit. Director's fault for sure, and yeah, the leadership for allowing it to happen for sure. At every step of production, you should have. By the way, pre-production. At every step of pre-production, you go, wait a minute, what are we doing here? What is the scene? Why is this happening? What is the character motivation? Like, none of that was happening. None of it. You're just go. This is the slop factory that Marvel gets accused of being, which not even accused. It is for sure. It is. So like, this is what they're trying to avoid. This is what Kevin Feige is walking back. And like, you're starting with this. It's crazy. So this is my least favorite theatrical experience since The Rise of Skywalker.
Ooh.
Which is my least favorite movie of all time. I despise that. Rise of Skywalker is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my entire life. This is not that bad, but it is I have not seen a movie of this quality since then.
Rise of Skywalker, not The Last Jedi?
100%.
Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we fucking doing?
Josh.
The Last Jedi is the worst piece of shit ever that I've ever fucking seen, dude. You're telling me when Carrie Fisher is flying through space like a fucking Disney princess, you're like, this movie fucking rocks.
No, I hate that movie too, but it's not as bad as The Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker is I've had this discussion 15 times on the podcast.
Okay,
so like,
we can gloss over it. I'm not even a big Star Wars guy to begin with at all.
Me neither. I don't give a fuck about Star Wars. Andor's the only good thing that's ever been released in the past 15 years. I don't give a fuck about any of it. But The Rise of Skywalker is whatever.
I like Force Awakens.
Me too.
It was great.
Yeah.
As a non-Star Wars guy, I will say that.
Same. Force Awakens good. I can't do this. I've had this discussion too many times.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, but anyway,
I don't care about Star Wars.
Exactly. Rise of Skywalker is worse than The Last Jedi, for sure. It is, there's nothing that it has that it's bringing to the table. Last Jedi is at least trying and failing to have themes and interesting ideas. Rise of Skywalker has no themes and no ideas. It's just a reactionary, pussy, beta cuck film where the executives were, I'm so sorry you didn't like our movie.
They walked everything.
They walked everything back. They didn't. There's not a single plot point from the previous movie that they followed through on. It's horrible.
All right, I'll give you that. I don't really remember it enough, but I remember hating Last Jedi with every fiber of my being and wanting to walk out.
I also hate it. I agree.
And I thought Last Jedi or the Rise of Skywalker, I was like, oh, okay. All right, whatever.
Yeah, that's
it was fine. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. I think we should wrap it up, dude.
Let's do it.
Anything else you want to plug?
No, like I said, I'm Josh Rodriguez. You can follow me on Instagram or whatever it is. If you like fashion, big guy fashion, if you like fucking movie takes, if you like bullshit like that, but just go to There Are Too Many Movies. Please support the podcast. Support this fucking podcast. Keep watching. Like the video, subscribe on the page, fucking do what you got to do.
Please do.
Harvey, you're an excellent host. I really enjoy that you're doing this. I like tuning into your show. I think that you have the fact that you have the right mindset of podcasting is huge because not everyone does that. Everyone starts a podcast and they're like, oh, what do I do now? You know,
yeah,
like,
sure. I
have all the equipment. I recorded an episode. It's out. Nobody listened to it. Like, what do I do? You have listeners. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I just mean like you are fucking going for it.
Thank you.
You're going for it. You're consistent. You post every week. That is what you need to do. If you're interested in starting a podcast, do what Harvey's doing right fucking now because he's just beginning and it will only get better than this because you will be great at this.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the kind words.
Better than me, I'm sure. Luckily, I have Chris and Alex to fall back on, but you will be excellent, man.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Right back at you. Genuinely, you guys are instrumental in me starting this thing and doing this thing at all. The fact, I remember the moment that you guys invited me onto the show the first time. It was a huge deal for me. I love your show. I love you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being on.
The fact that Chris was the one to invite you on is huge. He don't like anybody, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he don't like anybody. So that's unfair. But but like genuinely, like, it's always me like I have to pitch him to the other guys. But the fact that Chris like out of nowhere was like, we need to have Harvey on the show. I was like, all right.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a big vote of confidence on our end for sure.
Check out There Are Too Many Movies. Subscribe on Patreon. See your boy on the Discord. I'm there all the time, dude.
He's there all the time.
Yeah, but I love the show. You should check it out. And thank you, Josh, for coming on. I will see you guys in 7 days' time.
Slop it up.